What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stick. Just letting you know that today's episode is sponsored in part by Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. And I know that alone should just sell it, but I have a couple more things to let you know about it. They have creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone to computer. It's hella convenient. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Music, and many other more podcast websites. So you don't have to go ahead and do the hard work of trying to upload your podcast to separate websites of your own. Also, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go ahead and download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Peace. Welcome to the G.O.A.T Talk podcast. It's your boy Stick. Fuck with us. I got two of my boys with me. Nigga James, nigga Hank.
What's up? We back, baby.
This is episode 10.
Episode 10.
We got a really good, exciting one for you all. We got a special guest here with us. Some might call him a premier guest. Because that's what the term, I think, we was chopping it up with Jeff over the weekend. We was hooping. And he said that's terms we should be using for people like we got today. People that's going to return and guests. So premier guests.
Okay, because like this is their premiere.
So
okay.
Would you like to introduce the premier guest today?
Let's premiere. We premiere my nigga right here, Harvey Mills. He one of our close homies. He my brother, but he one of our close homies. One of the niggas that's in that group chat that we talk about all the time. And he gonna introduce yourself, big bro.
All right, so listen.
We got on the bike.
Follow me on the gram at Buddy Harv, Facebook, my government, Harvey Mills. From Camden, went to Wilson, went to Rutgers, graduated in 18, dual degrees in history, Africana studies, Pleasure Omega Sci-Fi in 2016. Spring 16, shout out to the bros. Educator, been teaching for 3 years. Excited to return in person this year. What else we got? Coach, mentor. Shout out to the guys who invested now. So I'm feeling good, bro. Glad to be here, right, Hank?
Bro, that's what's up, bro.
I'm happy to have you, bro.
Happy to be here.
Salute, we was supposed to have you on. Remember?
Yeah, situations and circumstances.
Situation.
Who?
That's that Reasons got a join on his tape called Situations. That's kind of tough.
Yo no sé qué tú hablas. Lo siento.
Reasons is a rapper. TD.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Look, like we said, appreciate to have you on. I'm gonna say it constantly throughout the show because I am grateful for not just you but anybody who does take the time out their day. Just come kick it with us. Go chop it up about some shit. So speak for everybody listening. Thank you, Harv, for joining us today. So it's only right since you are the guest that you kick us off with the check-ins. So,
all right. How does that go?
All right. So how we usually do the check-in is we borrowed this idea from Brandon Marshall's podcast.
All right.
So you're familiar with the podcast,
of course.
So.
You said, Chad, you eat McDonald's. He said 55-50.
55-50.
Yeah, I think it's Channing hilarious. But
check us in.
So mentally, I'm like a 9, bro. Feeling real good.
Okay.
No lie, for me, I feel like happiness is a choice. So I wake up every day and choose to be happy. So I wake up singing, dancing, go to the gym. I feel like that really increased my, happiness. On top of that, bro, I just don't allow stuff to get to me. So I had to go to the doctors early to get a physical, and they did some BS. And if that was the worst thing that happened to me all day, I had a great day. So mentally, I'm like a 9. Financially, I'm like a 8. Feel me? What else? Mentally, financial, business. Physically, I'm at like a 8. I eat right. I work out, but I ain't see those results yet. So in about a couple months, I should be at a 10.
We'll check it out. Check it in.
Yeah. So appreciate it, fellas. I'm feeling good. Hank, how you feeling?
All right, let me get the Hank's check in. Hey, Hank Harv, it's Hank here.
Bro, wait.
I got something for y'all.
You just said Hank Harv?
Yes, Hank Harv.
He got his own little personal thing going on.
Hank Harv, bro. They a loyal flock of fans in the fan base. They support. They show up. They support. They show up. They do their little thing. I had my trip last weekend, so
Ooh,
I guess I can
all
recap
the
that.
details.
Yeah, all the
We
details,
need
bro.
all
Yeah.
the details, bro.
I'm gonna curtail the details a little bit.
This nigga different.
It was a real good trip, man. I enjoyed myself. I felt I woke up on Monday, man. I feel real refreshed. I feel recharged.
I bet you do.
2 pounds lighter.
Yo, my man. Chill out.
You had a great time.
Yeah, I had an
He was
amazing
fucking
time.
this weekend. It sounded like he was fucking a lot.
Nah, nothing
So
like
you
that.
wasn't.
I was not.
You was not what?
But you was you was at church.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
You was
man.
praising him all weekend.
I had a real good weekend, man.
Just plead
I was
the
out here,
fifth.
man. The new hotel downtown was like real dope. I was talking about that earlier.
So all right, so like exactly what made it dope outside of?
I mean, like, the rooms was fire. It had a 4K TV in there. It was like a 50 some odd inch.
4K tray.
Yeah, bro. It was a real, the bathroom had like a little sliding door. It was like, yo, it's real money in there.
How was the service?
I didn't even know about
I'm
it,
not
bro.
gonna hold
They
you,
had a
bro.
restaurant, right?
Yeah, the restaurant is alright. The drinks a little pricey.
You talking like the hotel
Oh,
staff?
the staff?
Yeah.
Fucking horrible, bro. They can't answer shit.
Yeah?
They don't know nothing, bro. And what's so awkward, I was talking to the one joint about, like, parking or some dumb shit like that. So we having a conversation, and, like, I asked her a question, like, halfway through her answer, bro, bitch just turned around, and, like, that was the end of the conversation.
That's rude.
Bro, I was just standing there, I'm like, well, alright, fuck it. I never even got my parking, bro. It was like,
All right. So I'm like,
I guess that's.
I had to park on the side joint. Like, you could park up there at night, it's free, but during the day you kind of got to watch your car. But
So-
the parking assistant said they don't check. Like
could we get a Yelp review? How many stars out of
That
5?
sounds like a 2.5 to 3.
Nah, it's 3.5.
Out
The
of
room
what?
itself,
Out of
like
what?
the like
5.
out of 5, 3.5 to 4. The room itself was nice. The bed
That's
was
kinda
amazing.
high.
That's super high.
The
bro.
shower, like for real, how often do you really have to talk to the front desk people outside of checking in and checking out?
I use my services.
I don't talk to them.
Yeah,
Bro,
where
I
this at?
need-
Yo,
right.
what's this?
Bro, I'm
I
not-
need new towels.
Nah,
I need this. I need that.
Nah, bro. I like
Absolutely.
if I'm checking in somewhere, bro. I kind of don't want to be bothered, so
That we know you.
I'm
And
gonna
then,
see
and then when I'm walking in and
we
out
gonna
the
check
facility,
in.
I might ask.
True.
I wouldn't be bothered. Like, I put the little do not disturb joke on
You
as soon as I
too.
get in.
When is- when
Hank
do
put a
people
sock
do
on the
that?
door.
When
Bro.
when do people do that?
Hank put a
Bro,
sock
they
on
I
the
put
door.
that as soon
bothered.
as I walk through the door, though.
Yeah,
Every
as
time
soon as I
let
get
them
there, I
know.
drop it right out there.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
knock on this door. Like, even when I had to get towels, I told the chick on the phone, yo,
Niggas know not to knock
leave
on
it
my
on.
door.
Nah, like I had to get
Or-
towels and sheets and shit, and I told her like, yo, leave it on the. I'll come out and get it. Just knock on the door and drop it. It's cool. But yeah, I give it like a 3.5, maybe 4. The bed was nice. Like the room itself, real nice, but just the service was alright. But the bar.
How was the food?
To be completely honest with you, I didn't eat there. Honestly.
DoorDash.
Nah, I ain't go to Lit Wins.
You should have.
I ate over Philly. I went to like Ishkabibbles and shit like that. Like I ate a couple
you was
places
out
over there.
there?
Bro, for all that, bro.
Perusing.
Yeah,
He was
bro.
perusing, bro.
All right, so backtrack. How was the bar? You breezed
Oh.
over that.
I mean, it's a bar inside a hotel, so you know the drink.
Did they water down your?
This is a little watered down.
Oh, nah.
the
I
wine
can't.
was good. They had a real good
You
selection
couldn't?
of wine.
Yeah.
Their wine selection was top shelf. They had a real good selection.
Top
All
shelf
right.
wine.
Yeah, they had a real good selection.
You
of
drink wine, bro?
Yeah.
What kind?
I'm all around type of guy, honestly, bro. I like more so sweet wines rather than dry. I don't
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
dry. Yeah, not that
I
ain't
feel like
it.
you a fucking killer if you like
What's the
dry wines.
difference?
Dry is just. It
Dry
tastes
is-
straight like alcohol.
Yeah, it
It's
tastes like
not really
dry
much
wine to get you
flavor.
fucked up though.
Like Merlot, that shit is
Yeah.
disgusting, bro. But like the sweet wine, put you in your
Yes.
bag, you can sip on it.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
can
saying?
sip on sweet wine. That shit tastes like juice. But dry wine is a different.
Niggas always say
It's a
something
different
tastes like
bag.
juice and then it never
It legit do taste like
wa-
juice.
Nah,
Never tastes
sweet
like
wine
juice.
tastes like juice, bro. Like that wine I bought in here a couple episodes ago, bro. That shit tastes like juice.
But you was off.
Uh,
Had you in your baggy wagon.
yeah, nah. I picked up on some Migos this weekend too. I had the Casamigos going, shit is
Oh,
hard, bro.
yeah, bro. You was wilding this weekend.
bro.
You
That
said
that shit is
Casamigos?
death, bro. I was fucked up off Casamigos at
Had you in
AC.
your bag?
Bro, in my biggity bag
Duffel
at
bag
AC.
boy.
Bro. Yeah, AC was a trip, man.
You had
that
a
was
great
my
time.
highlight. Yeah,
I'm
I had a
happy for
highlight,
you,
man.
bro.
I'm recharged, bro.
It's good
I'm
to
in
hear.
a good mood, bro. I'm in a good bag.
I seen you put on the internet, but you back in the house for another couple months.
Yeah, bro. I'm chill. It's over. So funny story, right? So I was walking around with no mask on, right? So I'm at the hotel downtown and shit. And this is the day I'm checking out. I'm about to go leave, and I'm on the elevator with these 2 white girls, and this one joint looks at the other joint. She was like, "Yo, I can't smell shit. I ain't been able to smell in 3 days, and that is why I'm not going back outside for another 3 months, bro." They got it, bro. Yeah, man. That's just that's a horrible thing, bro. So, yeah, I'm gonna stay in for a little while, man.
Okay. How you feeling?
I'm good.
You was at the casinos, right? So how you feeling financially? How you feeling financially?
I've managed to lose some bread a little bit. I was up and then I was down, man.
You lost it on the penny machines?
Nah, I lost on the blackjack. I was going, bro. I was up like 1,200 and then,
bro,
I was down like 200.
bro,
that shit is a high, bro.
1,200.
Bro, I let the 12 rock. I was trying to get like 3 bands off of it.
Like,
I was trying to get like when I got I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I got the 500, I was like, yo, I can get 3 bands out of here and just slide, because you gotta pay taxes on the shit anyway. So if I leave with 1,200, I'm really only leaving with like.
Nah, it's up to a certain amount.
Oh wow,
yeah,
God forbid.
I'm not really leaving with nothing, so I'm gonna leave with something. And I was up, bro, and then I was down. Tucked my tail and left out of there, bro.
I mean, but you had a good weekend, so
yeah,
if that's the worst thing that happened to you all weekend,
you lose $200,
right?
You was gonna spend it anyway,
right? I mean, it was a nice little weekend though. I had fun.
All right, music to my ears. Stick, como estás, brother?
Muy bien. My weekend was lit. My brother came up. He had a performance. He had a show on Saturday.
Wait, God?
Yeah.
Word.
It was like at like Medis or some shit. It was cool. Like, not at Medis, but that's the closest approximation I can find.
All right.
Without having an actual name. But it was lit. And then hung out with him and shit. And my sister for the first time. Like, all 3 of us, like, as adults.
I never knew you had a sister, bro.
I have 2 sisters.
But yeah. I remember you. Yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah, you came to the crib when I used to live with my sister.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's the sister I remember.
And then I have a little sister who's 1 year younger than me.
I mean, is she really a little sister though? She's only a year younger than you.
She's my little sister.
All right.
But then
sound like he had that conversation before.
Right, multiple times.
But my weekend was lit. So financially, money always up. We go over that all the time. But I'm just excited about some business shit that I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get into later on in the show. I'm excited about that. Mentally, I would say I'm at 8-9. This is the highest my mental been in a long time. Big
Wow.
time. Yeah, a lot of shit. I'm feeling really good.
That's good.
Physically, it's not as high as I would like it to be.
Poor K.
I just not taking care of myself as I need to. As far as one is working out. I'm not working out as much as I should. And I'm not eating as much as I should as of late. That's the biggest thing.
They coincide.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much it. Not too exciting as far as that end, but I do want to speak to somebody like a nutritionist or some shit like that.
I know somebody you can speak to. Hit him up right now.
Appreciate you.
Feel me?
So that's my check-in. I got lit. I'll throw some videos up. Y'all probably see that. Me and my brothers and sisters was getting lit. We had little Jose, little Swervo Cuervo.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of that.
Had you bent up?
A little bit. It was smoking on that gas. But that was pretty much it. How about you, big bro?
Oh, my shit, man. I really just, per usual, I'm back with the family. I mean, I ain't even really get on the game or nothing all weekend or nothing. Really just, you feel me, on my free time, I just be macking with my son, bro. He's so fun to be around. So.
Yeah, that wear off.
I just be chilling with him, you feel me? Nah, bro, he amazes me every day.
Wait, how old is Brayden?
He 3.
All right, yeah, you got a little bit of time.
Yeah. My son like wanted some change.
Yeah, you got a year and a half.
I don't know, bro. He cool, bro. He be saying a lot of different things already, like different just words in general.
That's beautiful.
I feel like it's pretty impressive for his age.
Mm-hmm.
The things he be saying. So I just, you know what I mean, just been chilling with Big
What's
Bro.
the word of the day, huh?
I ain't got no word of the day.
Mama.
He been saying that. That be blowing my shit. That's all he say sometimes. We're running around the house just screaming, "Mama." For no fucking reason.
Just because he could.
Facts.
Just because he could.
But mentally, I'm feeling good. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Feeling real good. My family in a good place and everything else to be straight. You feel me? So
It's that grown man shit, Hank. We ain't there yet.
you ain't there yet. No, I mean,
Y'all got a family.
They got
shit,
families,
bro.
bro. When your relationship with your family is good, like in the house, like it's just a good, easy feeling. You feel me?
Right.
And
That's a 50.
everything is just going pretty smoothly right now. And I'm just enjoying the ride. You feel me?
That's what's up.
So yeah, mentally I'm feeling good. Financially, I'm gonna say I ain't doing too great because we got a lot of things that we want to do that we ain't doing yet. That's gonna change everything like completely. So I'm gonna say compared to where I want to be, I'm down bad right now. I gotta get up. You feel me?
I like that.
That's how I'm coming. So
I
I'm gonna
get
say
up,
financially, I'm
it's
down,
good.
bro. I'm like a 3. I need to get up. You feel me?
Tomorrow's meeting gonna help out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
And yeah, so you get into it.
I get up in the sky.
Another cool reference.
Well, that's going to be all night. I appreciate it.
It might be.
We might have timestamps for it.
It might be.
We might have timestamps. That's going to be the first one. Okay.
Hank, bro, we gotta have a family, bro. We gotta create our own families. Like I need to get a shorty in there. You know what I mean? You got
Take your time.
rushing
Take
that
your
shit,
time,
bro.
Pastor. Take your
Shit.
time.
Bro,
it ain't
come on,
nothing
bro.
wrong with
It's 2021, bro. Co-parenting is nothing, bro. Just take care of your kids.
bro.
Nah,
There's nothing wrong with having kids in your 30s, bro.
no bullshit, bro. Like
There's nothing
I don't care if I
wrong.
gotta wait till I'm like 35.
I'm
That's
cool
kinda
with that,
crazy.
bro.
For real.
To have a kid at
Bro,
your first
peak
at
game, bro.
35?
Your first at 35?
Nah, I mean,
My dad had me when he was 35.
my dad had me when he was 40. Like,
But you wasn't his
That's
first
what I'm
kid.
saying.
that
Alright.
shit don't matter, bro. Like, you gonna have kids, you still gonna take care of them, X, Y, and Z. I'm not rushing that shit.
All right, right.
For what? For who?
But we being real, no offense, but both of y'all dads had y'all old. Both of our dads are probably around the same age.
Nah, my dad had me pretty old.
How old was your dad?
I can't even remember. I don't know.
How old is your dad now?
I don't know.
What?
Nah,
He
bro,
older.
be like that.
He like 50 something older.
It's not bad.
Or how, bro?
That's too bad. I feel
That
like
put him
your
around
dad
the
would have been like 60.
61.
Your dad is how old?
68.
And we relatively young, and you feel me? Your dad passed, you feel me?
My dad's still kicking.
He just
coulda
I
took-
mean, I got a
You feel me?
sister
But, like,
that's
he-
34 and a brother that's 36.
That's
so
what I'm saying, you feel me? That's
My pops could have took better care of himself, I think, and I take great care of myself. So I plan on having sex and I'm like in my 70s, 80s, for real, for real.
okay.
So like, yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't never
I'm
plan. There's never going to be an age where I mentally don't think I'm going to be able to have sex. Now, physically, that I hope that may be.
But that's a sad day when you wake up and your
That's
shit don't
that's
work.
probably about when I want to like end it.
Yeah,
what,
I don't wanna-
60?
No,
the
the
day
moment-
my dick stopped working is like the day I probably be like, all right, there's no point. At that age, like, all right, bro.
You
I
mean
can't-
Now,
like-
is this
I can't
past?
go
is
hoop
this
or
like
nothing. Like what
past
I'm
Viagra?
gonna do?
Yeah, is
stage?
this past Viagra? Like
Bro,
Viagra not
I'm too
getting
prideful to even do that.
For real.
I'm too prideful
Bro,
to
what
even
you
do
mean?
that.
You
Oh,
too proud?
hell
Hell
no,
no, bro.
If my dick wasn't working, now I'll be popping Viagra, bro. Oh,
Nah,
God.
bro,
fuck
they
no.
probably got crazy side effects. I don't fuck with that.
But
shit.
by the time you
This is gonna be perfection.
70,
by that,
80,
Exactly. You
exactly.
won't be on blood
The
pressure.
Viagra they
medicine.
taking now in 50
All right,
years.
bro.
they
Can
need
I like
Viagra.
school y'all on something real
I
quick,
need
bro?
Viagra.
School
So real
2000.
quick, right? Real quick. You figure, let's say if you was to make a muscle, right? So my muscle was here, now it's here. What all came to my muscle? Blood, right? So you know what I mean? It's the same thing. It is a big old blood flow to you, you know what I mean, right? You know what stops your blood from flowing to different parts of your bodies? Like plaque in your veins and like arteries and stuff. So you know what causes plaque in your veins and
I was
arteries?
about to say some health shit. Go ahead.
Health shit.
Right.
Like the food you eat.
You cooking.
So like chicken, beef, pork, fish, dairy, cheese, all that causes that plaque build up in your like bloodstream. So say for example, this right here, this cup right here. Let's say it's like, I don't know, the diameter is 4 inches. You eat all these chicken, beef, pork, whatever. It builds up a plaque stream around the edges. So what once was like a 4-inch diameter becomes 3, 2, whatever. That's what stopped blood from flowing to you, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So as long as we moderately eating what we should be and working out, it's going to work until you die, hopefully.
Oh, interesting.
That sounds good, but there's always
but yeah,
chance, bro.
That's
this guy.
But there's always exactly at some point.
So what creates that chance?
Bro, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, so I guess you don't have a point then. Feel me? Like you just hate
I can't tell you why something is happening. Ayo, chill out.
Yeah, I mean, he got a point that you don't got a point.
Yeah, his point is that you don't have a point. And that's an excellent point.
It's not a point, bro.
That is a point.
You asked me to put you on the spot and give you a reason for some shit, and it's like
for a reason that something that you said, bro.
I'm high, bro. That's first. You
can't. Please don't use.
Niggas use high as a reason for like accessing their third eye.
To pull some shit out of my ass about why somebody's dick won't work, bro. I don't think about that shit that much, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I do,
but
which is why I eat the way I do. Is why I work out.
Bro, it's niggas who are healthy whose dick don't work, bro.
Who?
It's a billion people on Earth, bro. Viagra is one of the most highest selling things on the market. You think is people? You think everybody who's on Viagra got like, oh, they unhealthy? I don't know. It's people on Viagra that eat healthy, that eat healthy and do all this different gym shit, and still they shit don't work. They gotta take Viagra, bro. It's niggas out here who gotta use like a penis erection ring to keep they shit hard.
Those are cats who done pop pills like, it's and all that kind of stuff. No, but I'm saying, so all that health shit, it's still other external factors, bro. You can make your shit not work. You can drink your shit to where your shit don't work. That's true.
It's other external factors. So eating healthy is one thing, but there are other things that can happen for your dick to not work. You see my point now, right?
I mean, I see it, but you're not giving me no concrete facts. So like 65% of X.
Alright, you want me to look up the ED?
Bro, the
ED stats, bro?
Well, why you do that? You do that.
I'm not finna deep dive into why nigga dick don't work.
And I'm really happy that you here.
My shit work.
How long?
And I think throughout the show we're gonna find out that our big bro Harv and the reason he's on the show today is he's one of the most knowledgeable people that we know. And
second Moose.
Yeah.
I said one of the most. Okay.
Second.
I'm not even big bro. Y'all all older than me. Feel me?
No, but you big bro.
You big bro.
Right. Take big bro.
Exactly.
Big bro.
All right.
You big bro.
All right.
Respect.
All right.
So big bro is really knowledgeable and something that we are extremely one. I can't get this shit out. And one.
Where are you going? Nah. Don't say we just high. Nah. Get it out.
All right.
So let me say this. We get to get into an open conversation, really, right? Because you feel me. All of us are kind of like finances got to deal with everybody.
Right.
So when did you realize like it's a difference between like I pay my bills every month and like financial literacy, like knowing the big difference in like.
I feel like at an early age, bro. So like, you alluded to it earlier.
This question for everybody.
Yeah, my pops passed when I was 4, so this is 2000. I'll be 26 now, and Thursday. So I feel like growing up, I always asked myself like burning questions. My mom, she raised 5 kids on her own. Mm-hmm. I lived out Parkside when I was going to Wilson. So I was walking to school every day, like 2 miles every day, like 35 minutes or whatever. So on that walk, I'm constantly talking to myself, why am I walking to school every day? Okay, my mom doesn't have a car. Why does she have one? She ain't got money. Why don't we have the money for it? Because, life happened. She had my brother when she was 16. The mindset of like the 60s, 70s was the industrial kind of mindset. I worked 40 hours a week for 40 years. Retire on my pension and then just live off that.
But back then, it was affordable to do that.
It was.
Yeah, that was a solid plan then.
My 10th grade year was 2010. Mm-hmm. 1970 to 2010, the financial scope of our world was drastically different. So me asking myself those questions forced myself to come up with these answers. And I think right then is when I decided, all right, because this is her situation, she did the best she could. I fuck with my mom heavy. That was our situation. So I'm like, how can I maximize my money so that this isn't my financial situation? So I think as a sophomore year of high school, that's when I kind of told myself, all right, I'm gonna need to go to college, see what this college stuff got to offer, see what kind of career I can get, and then Shaq said it in the podcast. It's not about how much money you make; it's about how much money you can keep. So teachers make on average, starting off in my position, about $60K a year. How can I minimize my liabilities and overheads? Can I live off 20? K a year? Keep that 40, invest that other 20, and save the other 20. So I think at like as early as high school, I'm thinking to myself, nah, I gotta be different. It gotta be different. So to answer your question, that's my answer to your question. Right. Hank, Stick, you feel me?
So for me personally, growing up, I never really like thought about money. Like we didn't have money, but my mom, she never showed us. She never let us know that we didn't have money. To us, we was good. Like when it comes to like materialistic things, we had clothes, video games, that type of stuff.
But you didn't know y'all was just getting by.
I didn't know we was exactly. I didn't know the money we was. The money we was getting to pay for food was food stamps and shit like that. I thought my mom just had bread. We was just getting. Oh, everybody goes big food shopping like this once a month.
Okay.
So I didn't really think about it. But then until I moved, no, I'm guessing, until really high school when I started like making money like in the streets and shit like that. I wasn't worrying about like investing no money and shit like that. I was just worried about.
So wait, time out. You want to define? Like you want to speak about that experience?
What you mean?
Like making money in the streets.
I wasn't like selling drugs, but I used to like rob houses and shit.
Oh, all right.
So
statute of limitations
on robbery, like 10 years, right?
Bro, that was well over.
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
But nah, I say that because like most people won't believe, but I used to sell drugs in high school too, bro. Like my sophomore year, I'm 15 now. You know, you're a freshman. Girls gonna sun you. Mm-hmm. I know I wasn't getting much girls my freshman year, but sophomore year, I'm like, all right, I'm coming to my own now. I'm wearing the same school clothes I did the year prior, no haircut, no phone or whatever, and it's like, yo, I see all my peers, my teammates wearing Nike, Jordan, Adidas, Puma, whatever, Champion, and I need parts. So like, I started selling drugs my sophomore year. Couple weeks, all right, bought myself some uniform, bought myself some whatever, and it felt good being able to provide for myself. What Hov say? He said in the song Renegade with Eminem. Well, he pretty much
back to the wall,
pocket filled with a lot of lint, not a cent, got a vent. So I'm like, dang, I feel like a man now. I'm able to do whatever. But I knew that right there wasn't going to get me long-term longevity in the long run.
Of course.
Had family or whatever. So yeah, I think that's low-key important because for somebody, for me, in my stature to succumb to that in our environment, who not susceptible?
Yeah, man. The streets, it's cold, man. I'm glad I made it out. That's a fact, bro.
Make it out the hood, they say you Hollywood.
It's a little bit. I might be. Fuck it, though. I'm out.
But as you were saying, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I appreciate it, though, because we got a little bit more information out you.
This nigga the feds.
Testing. But nah, so I was never really growing up worried about money and shit like that until I started making my own money. And then I was making my own money to spend it. I wasn't making it to keep it and shit like that. Like you said, I was buying drip.
You got a lot of it, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Say again? You
got a lot of it, though. The earring, the hoops.
It paid off. And shit like that. And then when I moved down to Florida, I was broke as hell because I wasn't doing nothing down there. I was just trying to get back up to Jersey. Ain't worried about money. And then I lived back with my sister, and then it was just me and her. And then I realized, like, all right, lights is getting cut off. What the fuck? Like, I'm working. You not working, but you got your ways of getting money. Why shit getting cut off? Let's balance out these bills. So maybe 2013. So fresh out of high school is when I had to, like, really, all right, this is time. Put money aside for this. Spend this amount. Spend that amount. But not making no real fucking money. Ain't got no, like.
Yeah, so I think, and that's pretty much my question, really. Like, I don't consider that financial like literacy.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like just because that's no matter on what scale, everybody has like some type of like bills. You feel me?
Right.
But like when I'm talking about financial literacy, I'm talking about really making money with your money. You feel me?
All
Understanding what money is, what money does,
Word.
where does money come from, and how and where it can be
Bet.
distributed and shit like that, right? And really just because that's the only real way to like make some real money,
Right.
is to do shit like that. And I would say to like as late as probably like last year, I really didn't like understand really even start thinking about shit like that. I've always had a concept of paying bills. Like, soon as I turned 18, my mom was like, "Nah, you gotta pay bills in this house here." And literally, the 18th birthday, like, I expect money next week now, type shit. You feel me?
Shit!
And I'm like, all right, you feel me? So I got everybody kind of get that, like, you pay your bills and shit like that. You save. What you doing with that savings? When did you start to think about, what am I gonna do with this money that I'm saving up? Besides, it's my emergency bill money.
So when I went to school in Florida, I took a statistics class or stocks or something like that, and we had like a stock program where we bought and owned our own stocks, and this was in 12th grade. So I would say that was the first time I really started like thinking about like investing. And
Look at Florida doing something right,
bro. It was crazy. It's like
That's crazy.
a white kind of school too.
all right.
So
It's interesting that you say that. We're gonna touch on that later.
Absolutely.
So that was the first time I really thought about it, and I always wanted to, like, since that point, like, invest and like, but for me, I never really put like the research into it, or never thought I had. Not doing the research into it, I didn't think I was in the position to invest and do stocks and stuff like that. But then Cash App came out, and then they had like the little stocks and little Bitcoins investments in there. So maybe 2-3 years ago, ever since I've been rocking with Cash App, is when I really started. And that's crazy. Shout out to Cash App. It's not we're not sponsored, but we could be.
We might as well.
We could be. I mean, get that out there.
Shout out Cash App.
Shout out to Cash
Make a
App.
proposal or something.
Get your people on it. So maybe 3 years ago, I liked how you switched that question up, because that's when I really started thinking about maximizing my money, watching investments grow and shit like that. And I always talked about wanting like owning a business and things like that. So that's always an aspect too, I guess, because that's a type of investment. If you think so, right? Owning businesses. And
Absolutely. Like I couldn't even fathom. That wasn't even like in my thoughts 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Like the possibility of owning a business, the possibility of owning cryptocurrency or owning anything, a stock. You feel me?
Facts, bro.
All that shit. That wasn't even a thought to me. That's because that shit was never. I never seen it. All I seen was niggas living check to check. You feel me? So like,
What do you think changed that?
what do I think changed that?
Like, was it something you saw or somebody you talked to or?
Absolutely. I see my peers. You feel me? And not even. I would say, I would definitely credit Harvey. You feel me? Because growing up as I think I had a pretty like crazy childhood. You feel me? I think a lot of niggas do, but I know like me and Harvey grew up real similar, and we had real similar paths and real similar opportunities throughout our whole life. You feel me? So anything that I see him do, I know. And not from a jealous way, I feel like I can do too.
Okay.
Because one, he's my brother. You feel me? And two, like I said, I really see a parallel in like who we are. You feel me? So when I see him doing things, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I could definitely tap in. And one, he's a nigga that I trust more than damn near anybody. So if I see him doing something that, you feel me, and most of the time, I think he hit me up first.
Word.
Just in general, our daily, weekly conversations, we talk, you feel me? And then just other peers that we grew up with, bro. I see a lot of niggas that we grew up with tapping into different different forms of making money, bro. Whether it be real estate, whether it be investing, whether it be trading, whether it be any of those stocks, business owning, podcasts. I see niggas that we grow with creating so many different streams of revenue, and so it's like, yo, I gotta tap in.
Facts, bro, and that's crazy you say that, the different streams of revenue, because that's all I'm trying to be about, bro. And y'all see it, bro. I'm trying to be tapped into every fucking thing, bro.
Bro, look at the irony. My bad. I need to cut you off real quick. So, the social proof podcast that I put in our chat, the guy David Shanes, he from Willenboro.
Okay.
And I had screen recorded a little clip of his episode, posted on my gram.
Yeah.
He sent me a DM on Instagram saying, "Thanks for the love, bro." I'm like, all right, no doubt. So I sort of subscribed to his mass text messaging.
Yeah.
He said, "Who's in Tampa? I need a venue for a podcast recording."
That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy? Look at the alignment, bro. Like,
and shit that we literally immediately about to get into pretty soon. Like that text, that's an opportunity.
it's wild, bro.
You feel me? So yeah, that's what I mean about financial literacy, bro. Like, you said we was gonna touch on the schools. I think we can really get into that now, right? And in the public school, in the schools that we went to, and even in high school, you feel me? I went to like medical arts, which is like supposed to be like a prestigious school in our city, and I'm pretty sure it's a good school.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure y'all wasn't even like, you feel me, learning no shit like that.
Come on, son.
Compared to where Sticky said he went to that 1 year at that white school, and immediately he talking about owning the stock and shit like that.
Facts. I mean, I probably learned something, but it was never. I don't think it was something that I wasn't supposed to, or the experience. The experience could have been better, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've lacked in any real like knowledge, because I don't think any high schools period are teaching like kids real life things that they're going to need after high school and to live into today's society, which high school should be about. But the experience and the day-to-day basis could have been, hell yeah, it could have been 100 times better. But the knowledge that we gained, I really ain't got no complaints about it.
Nah, you don't. I think that shit was some bullshit.
Like,
I agree, bro. But Hank, go ahead. We ain't heard from you in a minute.
I feel like going to Brim, I feel like the most I learned from the teachers there was just like on some like personal, I gotta go talk to you type of stuff. Like, and
nothing
I think
in the curriculum, right?
Yeah, nothing in the curriculum.
That's my point.
But I think that's like a bigger life lesson though. Like, if you want knowledge, you have to go get it. It's not like it's gonna be handed to you. Oh, you gonna go to this class and they're gonna teach you. Nah, you have to reach out and go talk to people who've been there and know what they're talking about.
But that's based on your experiences.
Yeah, but I feel like that's based on your experiences. But if you in any ecosystem, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So
No,
based
you
on
actually
our
don't,
ecosystem, bro. Right? If you don't talk to those teachers based on your ecosystem, where would you get that knowledge from? Most
parents?
people don't have.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's where I got a lot of my money knowledge from.
Exactly.
Honestly, was from home. But y'all know my mom, so growing up, she wouldn't get help like at all. She rubbed 2 pennies together, get it how she lived. She delivered papers for like 5 years. So that's more so like, and she always said it's not about paying your bills. It's about being able to do other shit too, like having extra money to be able to do X, Y, and Z. I'll say I learned more from her financial mistakes more than anything, just about like credit cards and like not knowing like, nah, if you can't get it, don't get it. But
that's a lesson in itself too.
Yeah, that's a super lesson. I think financial lessons, I mean, we weren't born in a situation where people have that knowledge to give out. So at a certain point, it's like, yeah, you can be upset about not having it given to you as an option, but that don't mean you can't try to go get it yourself.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's how I'm looking at it.
All right, so peep game, right? I'll never forget it. This was my senior year at Rutgers. This is the fall 2017 semester, and I took Intro to Education. This is like the first ever education specific class I took. I got my degree in history, so this is specific education.
Okay.
It was an article I read, and I forget the name of the article, but I think the author was Jean Anion. And she wrote an article talking about how different students are educated based on zip code and based on income. So we all from Camden, a poor community. we're taught like remote education. I walk through a metal detector every day since the 5th grade. We can all say the same, right? Yeah. Education to us was, here's a problem, here's how you solve it, A, B, C, D, get it done.
Yeah,
our system didn't really allow room for analytical thought, creativity. Based on Bloom's taxonomy, the highest level of education is creating. Were we really allowed to create much within the Camden City School District? Nah. So important. And then the boy, Dr. Umar, also said this as facts. He said, you can tell a lot about how a system or school district wants to cultivate you based on uniform. So in Camden, they wore collar shirts, Dickie pants. Where else do they wear Dickie suits? Jail, right? Mm-hmm. So we're educated based on our socioeconomic status to just do this, factory line, whatever case may be, and get out of here. Whereas in the article, Anya was arguing that if you go higher up on a socioeconomic ladder, students in the suburbs, I went to school in Cherry Hill for a year, 3rd grade, and these kids are reading books, doing book reports. At Malini wasn't doing none of that, feel me? In the 3rd grade, a whole book report, creative thought. As you go higher, students are wearing suits and ties to school. What kind of jobs do you wear suits and ties to? These students are doing business reports. These are like the upper middle class, income.
Preparing them for the...
Exactly. And then the elite private schools and stuff like that. I just interviewed at an all-boys Catholic school. If you see their curriculum, it's amazing, bro. They got all these other different programs and resources. So I think it's design. It's the design of the school system to keep us into a certain level.
No, absolutely. That's the grand scheme of it all type of thing. Like that's just another piece of the puzzle for try to keep our people down.
Right.
And that's terrible. And I'm glad that we do have some people who has the resources like LeBron or like a Dr. Umar who are opening these schools that are trying to benefit these people.
So can I ask Harv a question? Mm-hmm. So you said that like you started thinking about this since like in high school, earliest high school.
Yeah.
So can I ask you why did it take you so long to like act on those thoughts as far as like different opportunities? All this shit that we talking about, we could have been doing literally at 18.
Right.
So like, what was your like? What was you skeptical about?
It's crazy that you mentioned that because two things. What was stopping me was a person to actually guide me through this. And ironically, the gentleman that we all about to meet tomorrow, Mr. Rashawn Hornsby, he spoke at Met East 2019 when I was my first year of teaching. Mm-hmm. My first year of teaching was 2018, 2019. This is like the December or January. And he was speaking. He owns 8 businesses in Camden. This brother is sharp. We talking real estate, home improvement, production companies, a whole bunch of different things. So he was speaking about entrepreneurship in his Young Moguls program. Don't quote me. I think his organization sponsors one student in Camden, $25,000, who has a concrete business plan, and they'll help you fund your business plan. So the crib I live in now out north, my grandparents owned that since 1968. If they owned that since 68, I can get a big old real estate company and own a bunch of cribs so my grandkids can invest that just like my grandparents did. Mm-hmm. So to me, to your question, James, Mr. Hornsby or a mentor was a missing link. Prior to that, I have a bunch of frat brothers who own businesses and stuff like that. But having somebody in my own backyard who I can contact, access, like that brother is sharp. He actually put me on the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, my favorite book, because it shifted my mindset in regards to like money. A lot of people fear money. In the song More Money, J. Cole said, "Black go broke because we don't know money." Mm-hmm. Like we really fear money.
I know that.
Feel me? So, like, what was missing was Mr. Hornsby. He had recommended that book. I connected with him after that event where he spoke at, and I got his phone number. I shook his hand and stuff like that, so he remembered me. He spoke to my future scholars that summer of 19, and I bought the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it was talking about like the income statement. So you pretty much work for 3 different people. You work for your employer. You work for Uncle Sam. He gets his taxes, and you work for the bank. The bank charge you. So 3 different people will touch your money before you even touch it.
I'm familiar with that.
That's like insane, bro. So what they were saying is that you have assets and liabilities. Car, house, or whatever the case may be. those things, money come in, money go out. But if I own a business, money just circulates. So like that book right there really changed my mindset. And that book, Chizetcha by Mr. Hornsby, excuse me, is the reason why it took me from 18 to, I read that 2 years ago, 24. I'm 26 now. We taking concrete steps, or 25 rather, to start, making moves.
But and that's the case, the sad case for a lot of people who not even necessarily when it comes to financials, just talent. Period. They don't have that connecting piece, right. that access, that someone in their corner that knows what they're talking about, that knows the business, knows what they're trying to get into, that has the connections. Without Mr. Hornsby, could you see anybody else? And you said your frat brothers, but
yeah, definitely.
But me personally, do I have anybody that I know that has successful businesses that got a little bit of money and knows how to keep their money, manage their money? Me personally, no, not really. So where would that connection come from? So we got to be grateful for these men and women that we have this access to, and just soak up as much information as we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro, it's really crazy. Like when you tangibly see something, you're more apt to achieving it. And granted, like I said,
absolutely.
Like, my dean, I was just talking to him the other day. He's a lawyer. He has his own law firm. He's a partner in a law firm. Wife, 3 kids, bought a crib. He was the commissioner of the Plainfield Housing Authority. Like having him in my corner, one of my other frat brothers, he owns a food truck, and I'm real big on nutrition, as you guys can see. So I had, I think probably not in the same avenue, but goals on further nutrition and stuff like that. I sat down with him for a couple hours and took notes and stuff like that. However, like Mr. Hornsby, somebody from Camden, he went to Camden High. His son is young papa, feel me? Like his kids go to school in Camden. That hit a lot differently. And on a Social Proof podcast, I think Isaac North. The cat name is Isaac Grace. I was watching that episode. He's Isaac Grace is from Tom River. The joint I sent. It took for Jay Morrison, somebody from Jersey, for Isaac to reach out to. So it's just that relatability. He's somebody I can see and touch. Like, yo, he achieved it. Why can't I? Similar to James. Like, I'm doing certain things. He can too.
That's why you say representation matters.
Right.
Representation most definitely.
And that's why it's great to have like niggas in your circle that's like, I wasn't necessarily saying doing better than you, but doing different things than you.
Right.
You feel me? Because you could just tap into that network. You feel me?
Yeah, I can.
And y'all niggas help niggas grow.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm crazy. I was just talking about this earlier. I'm glad I got the group of homies that I got, bro.
Word.
Keep it a bean.
That's one thing Mr. Hornsby always told us. Your net worth is your net worth. So if you're hanging out with cats who making 6 figures, more than likely I'm gonna be in that same circle. If I'm not adding value, I gotta go. If I'm hanging out with cats who just doing feeble-minded activity, I'm gonna be included in that circle. And one thing he also tells me, it's my guy. He says if you not at the table, then you're on the menu. So if you're not in these areas where they having these powerful discussions,
that's cool. I like that one.
Then
I like that one.
You a fish. If you're in the shark, you're a fish pretty much. So I'm actually excited to meet with him tomorrow and see what kind of insight he got to offer us, because we all trying to build generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got kids. I mean, Hank ain't there yet, but that's the goal, right, Hank?
Right.
So you want to speak on, like some of your financial goals and like how you trying to...
Financial goals? I mean, me personally, bro, I feel like I tell people this all the time. I made the decision myself, bro. I'm never working another 9 to 5 again. So, with that being said...
9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive.
How long has it been since then?
It's been about 2-3 years.
There we go.
So, I'm out here. I mean, like I always tell people, it's like I might make it look peachy clean, but trust me, this shit's not easy. But I'll say that's when, like, my thoughts on money changed when I made that decision. Because prior to that, bro, I was making bread at the job I had. Like, shit was good, but that shit, I don't like the monotony of, like, having a job and I wake up, I go to work, I go home. Like, that shit, it's so much more to do in the hours in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, I made that decision, and it's been paying off pretty well, bro. Like, I say I'm much happier now. Like, I'm chilling. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? Because that's what really life is all about, happiness, right?
Right.
Oh,
Exactly.
absolutely.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Not to say like I don't see me ever like
Bro,
having a
money
job
make niggas
again.
happy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Exactly.
Bro.
Like that's what it is. I feel like it's like, man, I'd rather have money. I don't care how I gotta get it, but punching the clock, doing all that, working for somebody else.
Punching the clock.
Yeah.
Nah. I ain't gotta do
Oh
that.
yeah, as far as the
Come on
working
now.
for somebody else,
I ain't gotta do
Nah.
that, man. I'm tired of.
I'm not in the business of making other
niggas
niggas
rich,
money, bro.
say it.
Like
Other
unless
niggas
you
get
feel
rich.
me, I'm not against you making money, but I'm not against of making you money. My main priority when it comes to business is to make me money,
Right.
And I can't wait for the point where I don't have to directly make other niggas money. I pay niggas.
Right.
I
Exactly.
pay niggas.
He said, I used to say, fuck you, pay me. Now it's
Right.
fuck paying me, I pay you, put the rest away for blue.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why
My bad,
I'm
I got all
excited
bars
about
all night.
What we got going on, just because, man. Like
But now
I want to have ignorant money. Like,
But see, you bring that up, right?
that's what I'm trying to get. You
so-
ask what my financial goal is. That's what it is, bro.
So
I
what's
want ignorant.
something? All right, let's talk. Let's
Like,
talk a little bit.
I
What's,
want to
what's
get
something
to the
y'all
point,
really want?
bro.
What's
Like
some,
when you get your bread up, what's something that you really want for you? What's something you really want?
we talking material?
Material.
Absolutely material.
It can be anything.
Yo, for real, all right, so this is a little personal. Well, whatever. When I was in the 3rd grade, I was living in Cherry Hill. And the reason why we had to move out, and I moved back to North in the 4th grade. Bro, wait, time out, bro. I never forget it. In the 3rd grade when I was living in Cherry Hill, bro.
Got y'all kicked out of Cherry Hill.
Nah, it was so peaceful, bro. We had parties every couple weeks or whatever.
Yeah, bro.
But when I had moved back to North, bro, niggas cussing and fighting and shit, bro. North Camden kids is the worst, bro. Like, Giovanni, Poppy Boy, and Rashawn was fighting like right in front of me. I went the opposite direction, like, yo, I'm trying to get out of here. But anyway, the whole reason why I moved,
I was regular, right?
yeah, it was regular. The whole reason why I moved from Cherry Hill back to Camden was because they had upped the rent, and we couldn't afford it.
Right.
So my goal material, I want to own a big ass house in Cherry Hill, so nobody can tell me that, like, yo,
Oh, okay. I like that.
yeah,
Down
bro,
Cherry Hill.
like,
I like that.
the crib
You
that,
gonna occupy it?
huh?
You gonna occupy it?
So the crib that I'm gonna buy that like we couldn't live in, I'm gonna buy that crib. Whoever live in it, I might rent it out, whatever the case may be. But I need like a 6-bedroom crib, like all that, bro. Like that's one of my goals.
Okay.
What about you, big bro?
Me,
You
bro.
look like a extravagant.
he said
Look
he
at
want
you.
ignorant money.
Ignorant.
Talk about
What that
it.
ignorant money gonna buy?
I do.
What you getting
You
with
can
your
have a
coke?
little bit.
What that
Oh,
ignorant
What you
money?
get with your coke?
Bro, the first stupid purchase I make, bro, I want like a Tesla truck, bro. I was
Tesla truck,
bro.
I feel like that's not even that hard
That's
to
not
get.
as
Bro,
ignorant
that's
as I thought.
exactly,
Come on.
but that's
What's
how-
next? What's
that's
next?
how-
To buy
What's
straight
next?
cash.
Nah,
Sure.
but that's what I'm saying. I
Walk
feel
us
like
through it.
that's how close to ignorant bread I can get, bro. Like I'm getting good feelings and good vibes about the shit I got going on. But yeah, nah, bro. And I only say that because I was out, I was over Philly or whatever, and I seen them
We know.
get out at the airport or whatever, and they was like coming to get their peoples or whatever, and like they stopped, bro. They opened up doors on that motherfucker.
The butterfly doors?
Little bit of
bro.
money, little bit of
And
money.
when I seen
like
that shit,
cheese.
bro, and I'm in the kids, so I'm not feeling bad because that shit still look good.
It's comfortable.
But I'm like,
It's-
damn, my
it ain't
doors
bad.
gonna go up in the air.
Right.
That's what the
normal.
fuck I want, bro. That's
Okay.
that'd
Some
be my
abnormal
ignorance.
doors.
Yeah,
There you
bro,
go.
I want some abnormal doors, bro. Like a house and all that shit, bro. To me, like that's not.
Oh,
It is what it is.
man.
A house, bro. I'm gonna find a house, whatever. I want things, bro.
So
I'm not
Stick,
gonna-
before you go, like after you go, I got a follow up question that coincides with this. But go ahead, Stick. Like, what's your purpose?
I'm buying you 20
20
You
chains.
feel me, bro?
20 chains,
Right,
some
some stupid shit.
Crazy.
grills,
Bro,
couple
stop
rings.
wildin'. Buy a couple white bitches. You never know.
Nah, I'm not buying that.
Whoa, he wildin'. Super say anything.
No,
Yeah, I
sir.
said it so what? Man, I
No,
was
sir.
Bro, you single, bro.
I'm
Like,
not buying white bitches.
Buy a couple white
If I was to ever buy a bitch, she wouldn't be white.
yeah, nah.
That's
Never the
real
white
love.
Shout out to
variety.
Dr.
That's
Umar,
real
man.
love, bro.
That's chum.
Come on, man.
That's real love.
But nah. But before all that, if I got stupid crazy money, I'm buying the island. Off the rip.
How much you think an island costs?
I already looked, couple million.
Alright.
That's easy. Like you can buy an island for like if you got it like 20 million.
That's not a couple. That's more than a couple.
Shit,
I mean, but
2 million to 20 million is big.
If we got
right.
But if we talking ignorant money,
okay,
a 12
it's ignorant shit you love.
2 million is ignorant, but 20 million on the
That's
island is
like, yeah.
What else
that's
you had?
tough. That's tough.
come on, man.
So
So you want to be one of the richest niggas in the world,
right?
And I want an all glass house.
Nah, you ain't one of the richest niggas in the world.
That's definitely attainable. The glass house.
You gotta go.
fucking.
So we got a crib,
Brother,
Tesla, chain / island.
I know when if I get a whole bunch. Well, when I get a whole bunch of bread, I'm gonna get a boat.
Like the boat Marcellus had.
Nah, not like that, bro.
You gonna get a big boat.
I'm gonna get a big boat, bro.
You get a city on wheels.
On a boat,
Bro,
bitch.
I'm gonna get a
Okay.
nice boat, bro.
On the water.
Because
Okay.
I really want to get into fishing anyway, just because it seems so peaceful and calm for
Right.
me. And,
We can take a fishing trip.
We definitely can.
Fishing is fun, bro. Y'all never been fishing?
For me. I've been fishing.
I shit on you in fishing.
Bro.
I'm gonna
So
ask
for me,
you.
it's something
Niggas.
I really want to get into more
Come
anyway.
on.
So
All right.
All right, so
I want to buy a boat. Real nice
follow-up
boat.
question. We can start with James, then come back around to me.
Uh-huh.
You want a boat?
Mhm.
Yeah, chain / islands. Tesla. I want my crib in Trey Hill. What are we willing to give up to get what we want?
At this current moment, right now in my life. I'm
Yeah.
not willing
I
to
have
give
to
up.
right now.
Yeah.
Like what do we focus? So Eric Thomas says this a lot. Whatever we spend 30% of our attention on, whether it be sports, whether it be, we chiefing right now, film is legal, whatever. What are we willing to give up to achieve the things that we want?
I would say I kind of already started. I always been pressuring you to get a video game, right? But I really haven't been playing my video game as much, bro. And that's just because, not even that I'm just being more productive. It's just getting away from it a little bit.
Right.
But I think I am being more productive with my time and shit like that.
Right.
And I would say this maybe subconsciously, like the ventures that we about to get on, maybe like subconsciously give that up, sacrifice that for like what I'm doing with this. You know?
Instead of put that energy in this instead.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So, video games and accessory, whatever. Stick.
I'm gonna smoke every day.
All right.
Me personally, I don't want to say I don't have to sacrifice anything, but what was stopping me from getting these opportunities, I would say, was just access to people. I would say the way my life is managed and my family and my support system, if there's something I want to do, I have time and space and the ability to do it. Any venture I want to do, whether it's podcasting or I need time to go write or go record something, whatever. I have a support system that's allowing me to do that. So for me, it was nothing really as much as sacrificing, but it's always going to be time is what you're going to have to sacrifice, right? And your energy. What are you willing to? You gotta stop doing something to do something. If your plate's really that full, but I don't really think my plate's that full. I'm hungry. I got a lot of shit that I'm able to do, and until that stop, and I can't really say what I'm willing to give up.
All right, Henry.
I mean, I think I'm already giving it up, bro. It's the women, honestly. Like,
ooh, the ladies gonna hate
nah,
that.
that's really what it boils down to.
News hang high.
Nah, like that's what it is, bro. Like a million rap songs alluded to it, bro. You can't chase money and women at the same time. You just can't do it.
Niggas took half, but they putting chasing ass into a craft. By now you be famous and rich.
Exactly. So with all that being said, man, like that's the one sacrifice I'm making, and I know I'm making it. Like, just not even on a, instead of doing that, I'm doing this. Just I would go out on a Friday and chill with a joint, and that's an expense in itself. Like,
oh yeah,
from gas to whatever we're gonna do to eat, like whatever weed, liquor, whatever the case may be.
You about to spend double.
Right. So
most definitely what you would have spent on your normal.
Another cool reference. It ain't go over your head, did it? Go ahead, Hank.
That's like what, the fourth one?
Bro, I don't know. We up there.
We gonna have a counter. Somebody gonna count it.
But
somebody count it.
Bro, it's definitely that. Like, and I mean, I didn't probably miss out on some opportunities with some women, but like, nah.
You don't regret it, right?
Nah,
exactly.
I don't know. There's niggas out here who move like that, but me personally,
you chasing the bag, bro. There's nothing wrong with trying to.
Nah, bro. It's a scary thing though, bro. Like, it's not really prevalent in our friend circles, but I move outside a lot of, and it's like a turn off in certain people. Like I'm noticing I'm talking to, but just like the chase of women shouldn't excite niggas as much as it does, and it do. Like, niggas get excited over this shit. Like, nah, I gotta talk to this lady, that lady. What's she doing? How's she doing? It's like, bro.
But that you just don't you just.
Yeah, nah.
I don't want to say don't associate yourself with them people. But,
nah, for real, bro. You can't.
But
you can't, bro. You can't. When something is frivolous, I don't want to call women frivolous, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
it can be.
Women's not frivolous,
but
pussy is frivolous.
Yeah,
that's
like if that's what you chasing at the end of the day,
pussy comes and goes because they not really chasing women. They're chasing.
We're 26, like,
right?
Nah, because at the end of the day, bro, I feel like it's a difference, bro. Like, I'm past 25, bro. 30 is closer, so. Your mindset got to change.
Oh my God! Why would you say that,
bro? Because it's a fact, bro. It's like we getting there.
I don't think that really matter.
Yeah,
it do, bro. It do.
Bro, Hank, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I feel you. And again, like out of all of us, I'm the only one that went to like a big college university. It's a ton of women out there, bro.
Right.
I reflect on me now at pretty much 26 and Hank voice, as compared to where I was when I was 21 up to 25.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was definitely trying to have my fun with women.
Right.
And I did. And once I reflected on it, I looked at the amount of money I wasted or the amount of energy I wasted, back to what Cole said. If niggas put half of what they put in chasing ass into a craft, by now you be famous and rich. So now, that shouldn't even excite me, bro. I'm just trying to get to the money. I'm trying to get to the money to invest to long-term comfort, stability for my grandkids, bro.
So you saying is that what you gave up?
That's what I'm already giving up, bro. I'm talking like now, women I chat with now, yeah, you look good, but I've dated a lot of good-looking women. That really don't excite me no more. Feel me? You look good, and we gonna have our fun, but can I have a conversation with you? After I see how you think, will I be inclined to even want to experience that with you? Let's be honest. Probably not. So, for me, to Hank point, just giving up the women, bro. Right. I realized how much useless time I could have been studying. I could have been lifting. I could have been reading. I could have been researching. I could have been
anything fucking else.
Yo, no bullshit,
Read
bro.
a book,
bro, on my birthday, I'm taking out my mom for dinner. I took out my students, met East, we a real family culture. Hung out with my students with the approval of their parents, obviously. I took my niece out to lunch. That was so rewarding, bro. I'd rather spend that money on family and close friends as opposed to women who I'm only going to have a little bit of fun with. So,
that's
giving up the women, bro.
That's what it is, bro. That's a sacrifice you got to make more times than not. Like,
that a single man got to sacrifice.
Yeah, like most niggas are, well, if you stop smoking weed, it's like, yeah, you might be right, but
I could literally smoke weed and do whatever.
Right, exactly.
But
I know you functional, though.
It's an expense, and that goes into finances.
I mean, but so is my cell phone. I consider that
like shit is an expense.
Now, if it ever got into the, come on now, like, if we was ever affected how I pay bills or how I save money, that'd kind of be ridiculous.
Right.
As a grown man, if I'm letting that affect anything, or even like if the cable bill was too much, I would cut back on the cable. You feel me? Shit like that. But like, so I consider my weed an expense. That shit don't affect how much.
You consider your weed like an investment though, like in your mental peace or whatever. Give it a mean.
I think that wasn't the purpose, but I think it definitely does. For real.
Part of my healing process,
bro. 10,000%.
Yeah,
bro. For me specifically, bro, 10,000%.
Yeah, I'm a real like just a chill nigga. You feel me? Like it really do enhance just my overall mood.
Mm-hmm.
My feelings, you feel me? Like you said, I really try not to let things affect me, you feel me?
Right.
Now, sorry to cut you off like that, bro. Now, we was talking about women and how you two were sacrificing Thank you, my good sir. Sacrificing, chasing women, and going after women relationships like that. But once you're in a relationship with long term or even short term, you get responsibilities and financials come into play. So, how would y'all like to speak on that as far as dealing with finances with your partner and in a relationship?
Hank, oh, look at his face. Look at his face. Ready to talk some shit. Go ahead, Hank. Talk heavy.
I don't got nothing heavy to say.
You
bro.
do.
I don't, bro. Just based off experience, you talking about like in a relationship, as far as like dealing with expenses there versus being by yourself.
Yeah, anything.
Okay. I'll say this piece of advice: never combine your finances with a female, bro. Like that's not your wife. Under no circumstances, bro. Until that point, bro, never, bro.
So wait, why do you say that?
Because, bro, y'all two separate people. Like, and y'all should be that.
You said before pre-marriage.
Pre-marriage.
Okay.
Pre-marriage. When y'all married, all bets is off. Do what you got to do, but.
So wait, pause. Is that what we did before getting married to our women, our wives?
I would say me and Valerie to this day don't have a joint account. We have a joint savings account.
Mm-hmm.
That's a joint account.
Yeah, that we commit to, but we also still
all
have
y'all
separate.
funds not in one spot though.
Yeah, we have a couple different accounts. So we have a joint savings account
But
for
you can have a joint account and still have separate accounts.
Yeah,
it's the
even
point
with
that you still
I'm
have a joint
saying,
account.
yeah, no, but
The primary account, our joint account.
your primary account should be your account, bro. Like wherever the bulk of your money goes, is
both
your
of our primary accounts is our
like
specific accounts.
That's yours. I will say that.
If I need money from her, the savings is just her savings. If I need money from her, I don't have some money, I'll ask her, yo, I need this. If she don't have money,
Right, that make more sense.
But we have our own specific own money. We just commit to a savings account for just saving our son. But it's still separate to this day.
Right. Like I definitely am a proponent of that. Keep your shit separate. As far as being single with money, as far as dealing with women, it's just the eventuality. A female that you're dealing with, I guess, is going. I don't want to say she's gonna feel entitled to asking you for money, but she will eventually. You're gonna have to deal with that.
What's the rule? What's your stand? Your stand on your woman asking you for money?
The way I look at money in general, bro, I don't want to say I'm frivolous with this shit, but I know I'm gonna get it back. So it's coming back somewhere.
It comes and goes.
Yeah, it's money. So it kind of depends on what it is.
What's the craziest amount of money you ever been asked for?
The craziest? For real, women be modest with their shit. They never really, a woman never asked me for no more than like 150.
You gave it to her?
Yeah.
Can we know what it was? Did you ask what it was for?
She told me what it was for. If I go back in my text her, I could probably find out. But this is like a chick that I've known for, a woman I've known for a while. So that was more like, yeah, whatever. Here you go.
Now, do you expect that money back?
Nah. If I give a, that's the thing. That's the big thing.
Back.
Nah, bro. If you a nigga,
this week.
Nah, bro. That's the biggest thing, bro.
I need that back next week.
If you a nigga, bro, you out and you done with women and she asks you for money, bro, never give money away that you gonna want back.
Good point.
Like, if you gonna want it back, don't give it away. Cause that's my, like, I'm not gonna give it to you. If I want it back,
Does that go for items in a relationship and you break up?
Nah, you can keep that.
Yeah,
I don't want that shit back.
Why would I want it back?
With stuff, clothes that I bought from Shaq, nah, you keep that. But I'm gonna do with it.
Quavo got his Bentley back.
Oh, I'm definitely getting the Bentley back.
You getting the Bentley back?
10,000%. I'm gonna report it stolen.
No, I probably did.
You let her keep the Bentley?
If you got enough bread to buy somebody a Bentley anyway,
bro, I bought you. Nah, but
that's like
I need that back
to them. That's like buying a handbag or something.
Nah, I need
that's
that.
equivalent. So
I could re-gift that. No, a handbag is different. A Bentley I could re-gift. Shit, I could drive that around on my own.
I need it.
I need that back. Yeah, I need that back.
If I gave it to you, I'm gonna let her out.
Nah, I'm
not.
But at the same time, I don't think I'll ever get to that point where I'm just giving away cars, bro. Like that's that's a commitment, bro.
You got ignorant money, bro.
Bro, I got ignorant money to spend on myself, bro. I'm not giving away no car, bro. I'll get you a driver before I just give you a car, bro.
What's the difference?
Bro, a driver is not me giving you a car. You can do what you want with a car.
Bro,
Like,
can I just say,
give
bro,
me a car, bro?
shit like this,
You my nigga though.
I think about shit like this and it makes me not want to be with somebody serious. Like, nah, no bullshit, bro. Like, in order for me to really take you seriously, you gotta be it. You know what I'm saying? We talking stuff like this. This ain't no, bro. This ain't no little candy, cars, sneaks. We talking like grown man money, expenses, and
that's what I'm saying.
The mental mind. Like, I ain't about to be doing that with somebody I don't fool with heavy. So I'll just stay free and clear to myself. Again, splurge on my mom, my family, whatever, until I really think somebody worth it.
I mean, you can't predict it now, but like, what's your like beliefs going into like that situation? Like, do you believe in like having one account or separate accounts and like your own money?
So I like the system you do. I got my checking, you got your checking, we got a joint savings. I think that might be solid. Mm-hmm. However, if I see 150, 200, 70, 80 consistently being withdrawn from the savings account, I don't know if you can do that, but
nah, we really don't touch it at all.
Then we got an issue. But again, it's 2021. You've been with Val for 10 years.
Right, that's different. Like at 10, like I mean, for real, bro. My last relationship when we was living together, bro, I didn't really monitor my money at all. She did. That's how I was. Like, bro, I went and got my check and just paid the bills.
So you was already paying all the bills. I don't think it was really a need for her to.
So what? I'd rather you do that.
He said he was making chicken.
I was, bro. Like that was like the equivalent at the time, bro. To be 21 and know every week you coming home with $1,800
every week.
Every week, bro.
Damn, some people make that in a month.
Bro, I was working a 50. Bro, we worked 10-hour days. We had mandatory overtime. Overtime is time and a half, and we was getting paid $10 for every meter we took out the ground. You had to bring back 10 every day. So in a 5-day, you bring home 50 meters. That's 500 right there. Like, for real, if I had kids, bro, my 18 would have been like 3 racks. Taxes was killing me, bro. I was grossing close I was grossing close to $3,000 low key.
Bro, that'd be the worst, bro. Taxes as a single man with no kids, bro.
Bro, I was getting bread, bro.
They take taxes on my check.
Nah, I didn't give a fuck. I'd rather, listen, man, I'd rather pay extra taxes than child support.
Whoa.
Wait, what you say?
I'd rather pay extra taxes than child support. Fuck it. I seen niggas checks with child support taken out of it, bro. That shit is ignorant. I'd much rather know my shit's going over Sam and I could potentially get some of that shit back.
They take, I'll be mad. They be taking hundreds of dollars out of niggas' checks.
Bro, it's ridiculous.
Taking a good job.
So with all that being said, bro, I was making ignorant.
Look at you, money bags.
So how much that did you keep?
None, bro. Because at that point, bro, like I said, I mean, my attitude about money has shifted, but it's still relatively the same. I'm gonna get it back. Whatever. Like, I'm more keen to saving now. I'm much more keen to saving now. But, I mean, it's money, man. There's always more to be made. And if you don't got none, you gotta go get it. Simple. It's simple. You don't gotta go get it. You got it. Use it. You can't take it with you.
Yo, so all right, peep game. Since we on this topic again, I hate to bring him up again, but actually I love to. The gentleman we're gonna meet tomorrow, Mr. Hornsby, always told me that. Let's say you make 4 bands a month, easy number to deal with. Wealthy people live on. They minimize their liabilities, so they living off 25% of their income.
Right.
So a band, food, bills, card, whatever expenses. The rest of that 3 bands, 1.5 I'm saving. The other 1.5 I'm investing. That's how you stay ahead of the game. That's what he told me. So again, it's all about keeping our money. That's something that he told me. I'll never forget it, bro.
That's the one thing I wish I knew at 2021 when I was doing that. Mm-hmm. That was the one thing I should have been saving way more.
So as gentlemen, I'm sorry, Hank.
That's
like what? Like what?
Like DoorDash for no fucking reason. Could have went and got groceries. Nah, we going DoorDash today. Weed, like excessive weed. That's why I honestly say in my next relationship, I don't know if I want my partner to smoke, like, cause that shit is a double expense. You smoke
that,
it to it
that you automatically just take on.
Yeah, like cause she not gonna buy weed.
That's true.
I ain't gonna say that, but she didn't like.
Listen,
buying
bro.
Weed is different.
Yeah.
Buying weed is different. Like where I'll go buy a half because I know like, all right, yo, we're gonna smoke a half. You'll buy 2 dimes and expect that to stretch. Like no, it's not the
probably
equivalent.
the person you was dealing with.
Nah, bro. I feel like this is females in general. Females don't never match the same.
Nah, bro. I know some cats who say, "All right, we matching."
Nah, bro. Females never match the same. Or at least I smoke a lot, so my matching is different. But yeah, females never match the same.
So Stick and James, like, what do y'all think about the 25% versus whatever the case may
Like
be?
Hank said, I wish I would knew that younger. Like 2016,
Right.
I was making a lot of bread. And I'm not too mad because what I was spending my bread on, me and Brittany, we was like traveling and spending that money on experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had had Braden at the time, so it was just we was saving some, but we wasn't saving as we wasn't doing that 1,500 to 1,500 and that 1,400 and that 4,000 situation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a solid. It depends honestly, because is that 1,000 way? I would assume it would have to a change down the line. Once you get to a certain point, are you still going to need to be saving that much, or because your lifestyle is going to be changing? If you right, so you're making a lot more money now. Now your bills don't cost that 1,000 no more.
They cost what?
They cost you 2,000.
Why do they cost 2,000?
Because you're making a little bit more money. What you're saving, what you were investing in, you're seeing profit from.
He's saying, but keep your liabilities low.
Mm-hmm.
So he's saying you don't need to do that right now. Just because you're making some more money don't mean you gotta. But I think naturally we all want to upgrade like how we're living.
Yeah,
like,
that's the social.
especially
like
from like
thing.
where, specifically where we starting at. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna tell you now, I make more money. I'm not gonna live downtown. You feel me?
Yeah,
Right.
So like naturally, expenses are gonna go up. You feel me?
Right.
But I think the whole 25 and then the split up like with the 4,000 example, like I feel like that's a real just simple and entry level way to really look at it, and I feel like that's real. Yeah, that should be more common sense. Like you should know what to do with your money as an adult. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
A lot of
and,
people don't.
that go back to like kind of what we talked about earlier, like basically how we was just raised different, the curriculum was different, like shit that just wasn't taught to us. So like you saying that now, it sounds profound, but I really don't think it is. You feel me? Like I think it's a real simple way to look at it, and it could get you could get way deeper than that, because you didn't even talk about multiple streams of income into that, whatever that 4,000 is, or you feel me? And some months it can be higher, or lower. You feel me? Different. It's a whole bunch of just different variables that's now added to it. So like, I think it's alright, I guess. Like,
Right.
But yeah, the idea is just you want a stream of income that's gonna help you pay your bills, a stream of income that's gonna help you save, and a stream of income that's gonna help you invest. And I think that was the bigger point, right?
Yeah. So like, 2 things. First, Stick, you made a point. You said that if I do make more money, why not? You know, reward myself with new crib, new car potentially. And in the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, he argued that that's how most people think. So in the book, he said that you guys ever read it? It's great.
Nah, I'm familiar with it,
But he said he had 2 dads. His rich dad was his dad who had like a high school education but owned several businesses. His poor dad had a doctorate degree, was the superintendent of the Hawaii school district, made $250,000 a year. But his poor dad had poor financial intelligence or financial intelligence. His rich dad had great financial intelligence. So his poor dad would say, he'll ask his poor dad, hey, can I get $50 for a school trip? Oh, I don't have it. Period. Kiyosaki's rich dad would say, how can I open up a way to create it? Question mark. And that question mark opens up your, stream of consciousness. Okay, how can I do it? Can I cut back on this? Can I sell 2 more items? But that period just stops my thought, and I'm closed-minded.
Right.
So in that book, Kiyosaki said that his poor dad, once he got a new promotion, new house, we got a bigger house, I got to buy a bigger couch, which costs more appliances, costs more, bigger car, costs more. And those added expenses, I didn't see as much as my money. But his rich dad said, okay, I'm grossing more in sales, opening another store, which is grossing me an extra $10K a month. I'm gonna continue living humbly, so I can see as much of my money. So that's like a mindset difference between rich dad and poor dad. And am I gonna keep as much as I have, or am I gonna give it out and have those potential assets become liabilities? So that's one reason why like that book is one of the most impactful books I've read, because in September I'm set to begin like my career. So I potentially be making X amount of money. Should I move out of my mom's crib, get a crib of my own, do all these other things, or should I limit those liabilities, expand my investment portfolio, and see a great return on the money that I have to invest?
I agree. And just for like you specifically, I would say you do the latter. You feel me? A situation where you don't have no ties to nobody else specifically. You feel me? That's the time to really just expand yourself. You feel me? Niggas, that's how the white niggas is, bro. Them niggas could come back after college and live with their parents till they 30 years old.
Do you feel pressure to move out your mom's house?
Fuck no, bro.
No?
Hell no.
Bro, I absolutely did, bro. Bro, I wanted to get out as soon as possible. Soon as possible, bro. I mean, and my mom wanted me to get out, though.
Oh, so the feeling was mutual.
Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? She always told me she wanted, you know what I mean?
Right.
That was always the case with you, though, as opposed to, like, she wanted you to get a job as soon as possible.
Yeah. You
And
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
I mean, I get it as far as, like, pertains to responsibility. She wants you to learn what it means to be responsible, but in hindsight, is that the most...
that's not the most effective way.
Right.
I mean, I could learn how to be responsible, you feel me, and like not on my own immediately.
It seemed like she was teaching you, right? She had you pay bills as soon as you turned 18.
Yeah, I mean, I think it definitely worked. You feel me? I ain't gonna be on my ass.
Right.
It would definitely work. Shout out to my mom, you feel me? Because ain't nobody else teach me how to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Manage my life and shit like that. So shout out to my mom. Well, I just don't think that's the most effective way. Like with my son, he could stay with me. Like say he is like in a situation like with Harvey, like he got a career and he don't have like no fiance, wife type situation, no kids or nothing like that. Even if he had like a kid or something, it didn't really matter. If he wanted to stay at my crib and like just continue to like build, like I'm gonna say quote unquote his portfolio and just like build himself, I will absolutely be okay with that. I ain't gonna let you bum on my couch. That's different.
Right.
But like, yeah, as far as like just getting ready, bro. Like it's hard to start from the bottom and get up there.
Oh, 120%.
And that's why I got like that savings account for my son already. For me, shit like that. So like, that shit hard, bro. You need to get help, started, bro. To get into anything, you need money. You feel me? It's real hard to just build from the bottom.
Stick.
As far as
concur
living with my parents,
I mean, just starting on your own, living at home, saving money versus doing things on your own. What would you do with no Braden?
Oh, with no Braden? Nah, I couldn't even think about nothing like that. But as far as like living on my own and shit, like I wanted to move out of my mom's crib, not because I didn't want to live with my mom, so I could move. My mom went to live with me today. I'm like, all right, move in. You feel me? That's my mom's. It was just more about me wanting to get out of Florida, because we moved to Florida my 12th grade year, and I'm like, I'm really trying to be down there. You feel me? So I moved back up to Jersey, and I had no choice but to be on my own. So I had to go get a job and shit like that. Would I rather have enjoyed the luxuries of somebody who just out of high school and not worrying about working and shit like that and having to pay rent and shit like that on my own with my mom's, yeah, I would rather have done that. And if my son want to do that, and my other kids, it depends on the situation.
Would you charge your rent to live with you?
I don't know. Like, it depends on the situation. If you, I don't know. If you out here spending money and shit like that and not trying to better your life,
I'm gonna say me personally, I'm gonna say no. I'm not going. One, because I don't need it. So like, why am I going to even take your money? Like, that's not teaching you nothing, bro.
All right, so question: would you, let's say, you charge Saint $300 a month?
Save it for him? No, I'm not gonna do that.
You wouldn't?
I did that your whole life already, bro.
Why not continue? Why not add to that savings?
So like my intentions, my son is gonna be aware of his money as soon as I think he's of age. So maybe I would say like middle school issue for me when they want to start. I want this video game type shit. All right, well listen, we got money here, and this is how you can earn money with me type shit, and just to like that's gonna be like my general approach. So like. My hope is to when he's that age and he's 18 and he's living with me and say he don't got a job or whatever. I still wouldn't charge him rent because I would trust that he understands what the savings account that he has already is.
After having those years of training.
Yeah, and understanding, you feel me? So like the shit that basically what my mom was like teaching me was like, she was just like, you got to do it.
Right.
And I feel like you can just teach him that from the beginning. You feel me?
True.
So he gonna have a general understanding of this is my savings and this is like if you get X amount of money, movie tickets, whatever little niggas do. You feel
right.
Me? So you feel me? So that's my general hope.
I think he gonna be excellent at that too, for real. Cause like,
say again.
I said I think he gonna be excellent at that too. Cause like looking at James' situation from like. His dad, his mom versus like the expectation was, and you exceeded the expectation like tenfold.
We got it down.
I think it's gonna be regular for you and Saint to be cool. Plus with your foundation with Val and stuff.
Absolutely.
Back was kind of ass. I was like the only one smoking.
Mindset was the exact same way.
Dom probably had to focus on driving.
Yeah,
Dom
drove back.
Done up.
Zay was
destroyed.
Zay, bro, the first Dutch me Zay smoked at 4 a.m. He was
real nigga shit, Hank.
He never smoked again with the rest of the
He wasn't smoking on the drive there?
Bro.
No way. I thought he was.
Bro, he pulled up like
it's fine,
bro.
He must.
My cousin smoked the first Dutch.
You turned 18, because
me and Dom might have smoked like 4 Dutches on the way up there. On the way back,
Bills the kids in your crib, right? So when you turn 18, did they like charge you rent to live there?
Nah, I mean, I fucked up with my mom when I started spending money. Like, when I was humble about my shit, and I was
halfway through the first
one, he was like,
keep that shit you started.
Yeah, once I started like splurging a little bit, like
sneaks.
What is giving it to you, man?
So then I wrote the second one.
Why would that
Pass
be
it to
your
the first time?
you
After
can't
that,
say
he was
nowhere
like,
for free,
"Good,
bro.
that's you."
that's just the
And
way
maybe
it
that was
is.
just some
You can't
that's
say
you
that.
happy birthday shit. I
So
was thinking,
with
I
that
don't
being
think
said,
he
yeah,
would
nah, I gotta kick in.
So give me your money.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
for
wouldn't
that
even feel
particular
right now,
drive,
like,
man, he in your
like,
car.
Maybe.
So it's some other factors.
I never asked him why, but I was sorry.
Niggas just got low tolerances, bro. That's the shit.
Nah, not Dom.
I'm looking at
But I was just mainly saying it was probably most likely.
So what? I gotta.
You don't think that's going? You don't think that's going to enable him enough? Enable him to continue spending potentially recklessly?
They gonna think it's
He should already have the knowledge.
But
But if he doesn't,
how much time you got ride with us?
what if he doesn't apply the knowledge?
I hate driving.
I hate driving.
Wasn't for my nigga Hank, I probably wouldn't been driving, bro. No cap, I
taking
would've
his
been in your
money
car.
would be,
My nigga scoop
yeah,
it.
I mean, like the answer.
Most definitely worth
I
it.
don't think it's taking.
Because
No, it was lit though. I had a great time.
Would you tell him
We
that
didn't
he
even
have
talk
to move
though,
out?
because on the last episode we talked about we was hooping.
If he was in a
We had
situation like that, I would,
invited you.
I would just try to talk to him and be like, yo, you gotta save. I mean, if he not listening,
Honestly,
if he not,
my checking is all body wise, bro. I've been through a lot in the past week, bro.
I don't think I'm gonna ever charge
all that bounce back. I'm an athlete.
Nah,
I don't lose natural talent.
After hooping, I was cool for real. Like that wasn't
Right.
really about shit.
Why
Like,
wouldn't
after paintballing, bro,
I don't know.
had all them layers of clothes on, bro. Them
So, I mean,
hoops for no apparent reason.
You can look at this several ways, like I said.
If we ever do again,
Um,
I'll definitely grab
Like the whole 25
I
versus
didn't buy the sweat. It was
34 or
just a face
34,
mask,
whatever kind of way of looking at things.
I ain't mind.
Let's say if you're
Like, you was
living
in
really well,
motion,
you're gonna be
you ain't-
living in a great
you
house.
Notice that shit. The walk back was kind of ass.
Let's say your house is worth
Horrible too, bro.
500K.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like
Right.
the whole experience, bro. We was walking like some of them
Look at God.
as fuck, low-key.
And let's say because your house is so great,
Uphill.
Javen
I know we couldn't
and Braden
have way, but
have a bunch of room to maneuver. Let's say you're just charging 500 a month. Let's just say
The mad shit was like
that 500 a month. You put
Next time we go, yeah.
125 towards bills,
Yeah,
and
my shit was
the
clear
other
whole
portion
time.
towards saving and
I
investing.
had no problems
The
because
investing goes to savings.
I mean, as far as
stays what it is.
agree what you said.
That
Like, I
500
had
that
no
Javen
problem.
gave you and Braden gave you has now grown to 800 potentially, because you kind of taught him that responsibility to.
You seen? I took my mask off in that bitch. I'm like, is this a safe tree? I took
He
my shit
thinks.
off, I'm like, bro, I can't see.
see, that was the ass part about it.
Then it had to be professionals on them other teams or something,
I
bro.
feel like it don't matter. If I could see, it would have been the answer.
Nah, it definitely wasn't, bro. They had tactics,
I
bro.
feel
They
like
was yelling out
once
for
my
it.
son is like
Bro,
6,
they was
he
flanking
never got
us
a job.
from
They
like-
was
conversation
like
we'll have with him immediately.
every time I got hit, I was able to
automatically
see which way I got hit.
you got to
Nah.
And I was just like,
Word.
yo, he right in front of me. Yo, he right there.
Every time I got hit, bro, I didn't know where I got hit.
Bro, it was one game. It was the
Yeah.
second game, the second round of the first game we played at like the big castle. When we was up top, I'm like, yo, we gonna take the wide
Mhm.
play. Easy peasy. I'm up in that bitch like behind like some plywood or some shit. And then I'm like, there's no way anybody
Yeah.
can see me. I can see Dom right there, somebody else. I can put shots on them.
these
Somebody must have been
conversations
on
are
my
so
team
dope.
shooting
Go
me
ahead.
or something, bro, because I ain't see nobody else. But he must have had to drop on me because he was just fucking me up, eliminating my ass, bro. I'm like, who is shooting me?
Experiences, what
Bro,
you were saying earlier, Hank,
They said
learning-
niggas was like
learning
on the inside in the window and
what
shit,
you
but I'm
see
like,
wrong, do wrong.
I can see through the window.
I've learned-
How
I've
are you
seen
shooting
what
me?
my parents did.
We definitely gotta go back though. Like,
And
that
what
Groupon
they
shit
didn't
definitely
teach you about my
changed.
finances and how to.
Sometimes I be
go
thinking that
about
Groupon shit is
That's
scam,
gonna
bro.
be
I ain't
number
never
one,
buy anything on Groupon
like,
that
base
didn't work,
work.
to be honest.
No,
I'll be
I
able
agree.
to-
Same
the
here. But
relatability
some,
when
like,
it comes
really?
to teaching my son
This
and
company
his
policy?
These
children
paintball tickets though,
how to
they been
handle
on
their
they been on
finances.
Groupon
And,
this
So you want more?
minute.
oh, absolutely.
I've
How many you
noticed
want?
it before. Like it's to the
It's
point, bro.
possible.
Because remember I told y'all the price of what I got. On
Right.
If you go on Groupon, it tell you the percentage that's off. The shit said 92% off.
Damn, it's taking you that long, bro. You want
That's why I've never
5, 6?
never even
I would
brought
say
them up.
4.
That's why when I say like shit be sounding a
I
scam.
Brittany, what?
My goal though is
He
three.
said it to me, I'm like, bro, that's a scam. I thought
I
I
can have 3 boys out of it.
Mello and Jello, Enzo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely
Showing no
no
girls, bro.
You saw
I
they got
said,
a,
I said,
they ain't gonna,
well,
put
'cause
it in
niggas
the-
just
want to go go-karting. That's
just an easy peasy. That's not.
I heard,
big.
Jello
That's
signed with the
something,
Hornets.
like,
Is that
that's
true?
probably something we could do with
the
Zay. before he head
10th
out.
day or the summer
Summer
league.
league.
All right, all right.
But
But
do I want a
it gotta
girl?
be
I
the
think-
it gotta be the fucking
Yeah,
skydive,
that's
bro.
what
Gotta
would be the
be.
fourth one. The fourth, I
fourth
think I
one.
personally know that my first 3 kids is gonna be
There's a
boys.
couple places that
Why
do
do you-
I think the fourth one.
Wait, talk about why do you think you know that?
Hey, man, no, that's
It's
the mojo.
it's just about
I would do that.
manifestation.
Yeah,
It's
we
really-
gotta
yeah,
set
yeah,
that up.
yeah.
Set it up, most
When
definitely.
my wife was going through my pregnancy.
I'm all
son,
here for it.
I personally think I willed him to be a boy.
Okay.
Because every
I see where
sign
we
was
got
pointing
some
to that he was gonna be a girl, and you know all the quote unquote the little
The
the
data,
little
the data.
clues and
Yeah.
this percentage if this happened in the pregnancy it's gonna be a girl, and then people were just telling me, oh, it's gonna be a girl. And I was just the only one.
Why don't you fuck with heights?
Only thinking of a boy name. He gonna be this, and that.
All right, so-
Literally,
You scared of
everything I
heights or
said
you
he
scared
was
of
gonna
falls?
be.
Your dad had you and Bishop,
Yeah,
right? Your mom had Al.
yeah,
You got an uncle named Mike, right?
yeah.
Your grandma got any other kids?
Like
Like,
risk versus
As
reward.
in-
It's more boys.
So much
Like,
greater.
all got
Bro.
boys.
Because the chance
All
of me
right,
falling
stick.
out of this roller coaster.
I know, but
Mine just makes.
the point would not be
I don't know,
trying for
bro.
Come
the
on.
girl. Like, if it's another boy, which you probably will be, then oh well, stop.
I would say my whole family is
A little bit.
Honestly,
Nah, bro, I just don't like high school.
Let us know what y'all think, man.
That's like the
Is Hank being a bitch or not?
Litter.
I'm not expecting, but it'll be cool. Not cool for me personally, but cool for my. I know the feeling having siblings.
So we
how
hit the
important it
boardwalk.
is.
Would you get on that slingshot?
So that would be more important for them
Hell no.
Why not?
to have friends and not talk to me.
I don't know.
Junior?
That's different. I went on that little. I went on one before, and I said I'll do it once, and that's it. That was a little too much for me. It was too much.
Why you?
I told you we did that swing shit.
Why she get a girl, bro? I'm calling it right now. What's today?
It was free falling and shit.
July 27th at what? 10:25.
I probably will, bro.
That shit.
I probably will.
Crazy. You literally feel like you're free falling. Bro, skydiving gonna feel just like it's gonna feel like.
Yeah, so I mean,
You're not even gonna feel the nigga on your back.
Bro, it's a girl. They make you a soft man,
Yeah.
honestly.
You want to be soft, crazy?
Yeah, bro. That's a beautiful
He need a reason.
Bro, that's
Hey, you need a reason.
Bro, that's a
Oh,
beautiful
he's like,
thing.
I've been waiting.
bro, gonna look like
Bro.
fucking
Get
lot.
it to my song.
Is that how you when you up?
Bro,
Thank you all, Tender.
Coming
Bro,
down.
I want
I'm about
that's
to
what
tell
I
you
want.
right
I
now.
don't want a boy, bro. He gonna have too much pressure.
Why would he have too much pressure?
You gotta be great.
That ain't pressure. That's
Nah,
expectation.
bro,
Right.
That's pressure.
That's you trying to live through your son.
Again,
Vicariously.
just in case you.
Nah, not living vicariously, but I'm looking at him and say, yo, if I
They
do
said
this,
that's
The fastest.
James, just in
you'll
case if
be
he forgot.
Just in case you forgot.
at terminal velocity.
Okay. No such thing as pressure.
It's
bro.
120
My son
miles
is
per
going
hour,
to be
bro.
the number one.
What year?
I can't.
Bro, that's how it is.
I ain't
Bro, you can see the
mathematician,
moves
bro.
niggas
Oh
before
my
the
God, bro.
38, you gonna be the first pick.
It's not gonna be that because you falling for how long?
Fresh out of high school, gonna be 6'4", It's no pressure though, cause he gonna notice and it's gonna be expected.
That's a long
It's
time.
not
That's
like-
a
oh,
That's a
bro.
long time. I'll probably
Damn.
When it comes down to the game of the shot, and it don't even gotta be a crazy shot.
probably
Mini,
probably start
that's what I'm
so
supposed to
far-
do.
far up.
There's no question
Nah,
about it.
y'all was
So
wrong.
you talking about your son? You think
They
it's
say on
pressure,
average
you
you
think
fall
it's gonna
20
be pressure,
feet
it's
per
not
second
for
during the
him, man.
skydive.
I'll be honest,
From
I'll
10,000
rather
feet, this means you'll
personally.
be in free fall in approximately 30 seconds, bro.
What you gonna name it?
Whoa!
This nigga hate.
Nah, that might be different,
30 seconds
bro.
at 100 miles an hour? That's an
Trey.
experience. And then,
Trey.
I can't
Call him
wait.
Trey.
Val told me already.
You feel me?
Who cares?
That's what's going
Who
on.
gives a shit? That shit gonna dry anyway. You falling 120
Yo, no
miles
lie,
per
I feel like
hour,
sometimes
bro.
young son
For
always
30 seconds, bro.
Somebody getting the ring.
You falling 100 plus miles per hour. For 30
James the
seconds.
fourth, like George Foreman.
That's why you gonna have something.
Man, that's crazy. So, appreciate the check-ins, fellas. Always.
He gonna be out
Like we
there
gonna
and
say,
everyone-
make sure y'all give us y'all check-ins online.
Yo, Neff's so
Hit up
cool
the
though. I ain't gonna
socials.
lie,
How
like,
y'all feeling?
yo, Neff's so cool.
And how y'all week been? We been
Yo,
getting
Hank,
a
bro, you
lot
gotta
of
have a
feedback,
kid, bro.
Lately, lot of fan interaction, which is making me very happy because it's something
Yeah, no,
I think I brought.
I think I just want
last
two
episode or
biological
before, but I bring it up a lot.
because, like, me
We
being a
talk
teacher,
off camera, off the mic. I bring it up
I'm gonna
a
be a
lot.
principal by
I
the time I'm like
Because I know we got something good here.
33, 4,
and I just
whatever.
want as much
My life
people
is so
to
dedicated towards
experience
improving
and
the
hear
lives
what
of
we
other
got going as
kids.
possible. So
If I got a school
please
full
make
of
sure
500
like,
kids,
share,
I
tell
got
your mama's mama.
2 kids at home, that's
Yeah.
comfortable for me.
You just
If
listen
I
to the
got
fellas talk
3,
today.
4,
Check
5,
out
6
Book
kids
Talk.
at
Hear some
home,
real niggas talk
plus
some real nigga shit.
X amount of kids at
Kick it
school,
with us for
plus
a
the
couple
graduates,
hours.
that's like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like,
So
I love what I do so much, I'ma always do that.
after the check-ins,
I respect it, but
time for that goat of the week. That goat of
True.
the week, of course.
Yeah.
Alright, so the go to the
We
week
got
this week is Shakari Richardson.
Mad.
A couple weeks ago, she.
Wait. Can you explain who she is for the people that may
Me
not
too.
know?
Oh, nah, yeah, she's an Olympic track star. She's going to the Olympics.
She's our brother. She's our track star.
But she's a track star.
That's the only good part of that song.
She's officially like the fastest woman in the country right now.
Chilling.
She's black, of
I'm
course.
chilling.
Mad.
She should medal in the Olympics this year.
I have a fan question that says,
that's great for her.
what would your dream
I
home
think we
be?
just picked her just because,
if
like,
finances wasn't
overall,
an issue?
women have been dominating
Answer
the
that.
Olympic trials.
Finances
Black
wasn't
women
an issue?
thriving.
Your dream
And
home.
Oh, bro,
what
let's
she
get
did
to
on
it.
that track
We
was
talking about all
amazing. Have you seen
materialistic
that?
shit, bro. I'm
Yes.
talking
Y'all
about.
saw the
I
Ray
need
J
a- I
interview?
need
you
an
did
indoor
do.
pool.
Right.
I need an outdoor pool.
Talk to
I
him.
need a swimming pool.
Design this for me. Design
Right.
this for me.
Like, that's
Design this. Where it's at? What city? What city?
Regardless of
I'm
staying
staying
in
in
Jersey.
Jersey.
Same.
It's in
I'm
Jersey.
staying in Jersey. I'm living.
Well, North Jersey or South Jersey or Central.
Shit, though, niggas, bro.
I'm gonna live in the
Smoking
biggest
cake.
house I can in Jersey. It's probably gonna be in North Jersey, most likely.
Morristown got some crazy. Like
Y'all gonna get a custom
all the
door?
Eagles players lived in Morristown. Like a lot of them, McNabb, T.O.
Yeah, they got some crazy mansions. I'm talking about look.
Like
listen
$2
to-
million
listen to
homes.
the
You're not gonna
layout.
get the custom
Change
drawer?
it. What I mean is, I'm at Jason.
Huh?
You're not gonna get the
Yeah.
custom
Yo,
drawer?
my
buy-
nigga Goku
I buy
out there,
a plot of
though.
land and just lay it
They
down.
don't have some floats out
If
there.
I could just buy a plot of land and lay it down, yeah, I'll fix something in South Jersey. But all right, let's say I just get a plot of land, probably South Jersey.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? We out here.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And I
lit.
got the land that's gonna space.
Tokyo gonna be jumping.
It's gonna be- it's
Book your tickets now. Them tickets.
NBA size outdoor court.
Tokyo gonna
NBA
be.
size indoor court.
Mm.
You fucking with it? I need an indoor pool. I need an outdoor pool. I need my indoor pool
I'm
to
taking
have a
the test,
panoramic
catching up
roof
One Piece.
to open up
Now, if you don't
in case I
know,
wanted to be the outdoor pool.
Talk to
Like
him.
Lucas Oil Stadium.
Talk to him.
Uh,
A thousand.
No
need-
cap.
Top on the pool.
Look,
Not on the pool.
Top on the pool.
That's cool.
I need a,
I'm
let me say, 100-foot driveway with a water fountain
But
down
bro,
the
that's
middle.
it's not even like what. This don't even
Okay,
have a
Like,
Okay.
I'm seeing what's going on.
Shows out there with
Yeah,
hella
yeah.
episodes and that
Pulling
shit's
up
still
is
going
probably
on.
gonna
Like,
be
bro, she was walking
a
something.
statue of my son. Probably
It's called like Dynasty or some shit like that.
Larry
And it
O'Brien
had hella
win his
episodes.
First title or something.
Or I think that's
You
what
gonna
it's
have to
called.
build too?
But just
And you
knowing,
gonna have
I
the
don't know,
MVP,
man. Just watching all
Finals
them
MVP,
shits,
Defensive
knowing that
Player
shit's
of
still
the
going
Year,
on.
Okay.
Most improved player of the
You
year,
have a gold medal too?
rookie of the year,
Niggas.
and the championship ring and all that. He gonna be like, "Ugh." So you pulling up the statues of that. You feel me? Of course,
I
my
watched the
beautiful
episode. I know how
wife,
long
yeah.
Ooh,
But
DD
that's how I had
Val.
the baby. Period.
I need something outrageous, 30
Chapters
car
be like
garage,
11
but
days.
only like 10 extravagant cars, and the rest is just space.
Can I get a Wraith?
Go to the weekend.
Just the rest is just space, and it's common space. It's a little dark.
Okay.
So shout out to you.
Inside, I need a movie theater.
Jersey.
I need
Favorite movie.
Favorite
Favorite movie.
On the
favorite
Olympic team.
movie.
We do. The
I
one
don't
girl
have
from
a favorite
True.
movie. That's weird.
Nah.
I'm never gonna watch a movie over and over.
She killed on the track.
What?
You don't have a favorite movie?
you don't have a favorite movie?
No, bro. If I have a
And
favorite
it's,
movie,
they out there
it's
most
something
definitely
like,
shit, bro.
Let me say this,
or
though.
something. You feel
And
me?
they probably your favorite movie.
Yeah, bro.
Don't be afraid. Claim
You
that.
gotta have a favorite movie.
Claim that. That's your favorite movie.
In what regard?
My
Everybody.
favorite, my favorite
Every
movie probably
aspect, I'm
something
gonna be
like.
honest with you.
Space Jam 2.
We literally
Nah.
let's
Just plug that in the day.
We got what you want in New Jersey.
Okay.
LeBron Ramon James. LeBron Ramon James.
By LeBron James.
Senior. So anyway, but yeah, I need a theater.
That's
they better than Jersey.
I need an arcade.
Okay.
Bowling
you
alley.
just said all hot
If
stuff.
we
They
beat
all better
bro,
to be at in Jersey.
Stop
bro.
it, stop
They
it,
all
bro.
are.
We got all 4 seasons. We
How many
dominate
bedrooms?
in every sport, right?
10.
Basketball,
10
football,
bedroom
track.
minimum.
We got
How many bags?
star athletes across
12.
blue.
No halves?
No,
We got
no
we
half.
got the
12.
best pizza.
No halves.
No basement.
Now, do
We
you
got-
have?
We got
do
literally
you have
anything
some-
We
you
got
can
the
think of.
best
We got.
pizza. I don't
we
know if
got-
I can say that.
Stop it, bro. What pizza
Say
you
that.
say?
No
You ever had
shit.
pizza in other
Oh.
states?
Femface South Friday.
Moving through this mansion.
Oh, it's a, okay.
God forbid I'm in bedroom 9 and when it gets to knock
probably
get
work
you.
out.
I'm not raising no prissy ass niggas.
Yeah,
I
bro.
would love
Fuck
to see
yeah,
it,
bro.
but I just don't know. I don't have
What more
the
do you
data.
got?
to-
We got beaches. We got.
Bro, I think the first time I came to his crib, I had to go in the
Jersey,
fridge
I
and
would,
get shit
I would, I
myself.
would
We got
agree
the-
with
we
you.
got
His mom wasn't having that, bro. I had to fend for myself on Fridays.
You're cleaning that whole house yourself.
Rich niggas in New York do
some
live
of
in
the best
Jersey.
suburbs. We got some of the best, just like
They got everything. They got
we got.
Bro, wait, remember that
we got
time
like the best
his
hoods.
mom cussed out Coach Shaid because he left the bowl?
I just hired somebody.
Nah, we're not ready to breeze over that, bro.
You get a lot of
We got
bank
everything,
Money
bro.
done the
You got high
problem.
taxes.
I'm higher service.
It's
His
more
mom
basic,
cussed
bro.
out.
My man like that.
Small house.
Niggas go over Philly.
Oh, you got a minivan sitting in your
It's a reason why it's expensive to live here.
Oh, that's kind of tough.
The perks.
Niggas be trying to
Come with the perks.
downstairs. Bro, too bad. Everything is right there.
It's like, yeah, regular house. Couple living rooms.
Yeah, nah. All I need is a weight room with like boxing equipment, and I'm cool.
That's real serial killer like
So I'm gonna stay in shape. What?
How much you pay?
Cause I wanna stay in shape, bro. Like,
You live in the boiler room.
New York is just busier Philly.
bro, I wanna be able to stay in shape. Come on now.
Fuck with New York like
I
that.
had the weight room too.
Yeah, bro, that's on the other side of the city.
You just say
But no weight room.
New York.
I said I had a
Your
I ain't hear that
personal
part, my
opinion.
fault.
How close is your closest neighbor?
That's fine. Say that then. Say that then. We out
He
here-
on the island. Let me stop.
Okay.
Boswell Island.
The arguments with Nate, not the random person.
That's tough. That's tough.
We got any more fan questions? Cause James has stole all the answers.
This a nigga that lives in Florida.
I would say Jersey's nightlife, if that's what you're looking for, is not.
Smash,
You know what I mean?
marry, kill, Kardashians.
I'm answering that too. Okay, that's one.
I want to marry. I feel like a court with.
We get right to it. I'm killing Chloe.
Okay.
Chloe's going.
Okay.
You know the nooks and crannies in Jersey. How many niggas who Cape May?
Bro, she get divorced every.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him. I'm smashing Kim.
I agree.
There's something wrong with him.
For real. She divorced everybody,
I'm
bro.
anticipating a divorce.
Nah, I'm okay. And I don't want to be on the show. Nah. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. They even got Kanye to do a couple episodes. And that's easy.
Per capita.
You want to do a couple
Double
episodes.
my investment.
I'm
Double my portfolio.
I'm not being like that.
They pops is a crazy lawyer, bro. You ain't
I
getting nothing
mean,
on that
you
cheap.
put a lot of niggas
them
somewhere,
contracts
some
crazy.
good bound to happen, right? I'm just, hey,
I'm gonna get compensated, most definitely for my time.
I feel
I
like
agree.
Jersey top
My
five.
I
brand.
fuck with Jersey, but I'm just,
Stock on rising. Come on, bro. I'm married to Kim Kardashian.
I fuck with you. I
That's a
fuck
good
with
point.
Jersey.
I'm not married.
As a nigga from Jersey, I most definitely
I'll marry her and then
fuck with
just.
Jersey. I remember at one point niggas, I want to get out of
Who
Jersey.
you said smash?
Yeah.
Kill.
I most definitely do
Oh,
too.
yeah,
Want to
we
go
killing
other
Chloe.
places, but I'm happy that I was
I'm
born
married
and raised,
and I'm smashing him.
especially Camden specifically.
I'm
For the single folk.
Gotta throw Pollock in every
Yeah, so me.
Most definitely, bro.
I'm killing
Because
Chloe.
where you from, bro? Exactly. You from East Camden. East Camden.
I'll marry
made
Kim
you
because
who
love
you
is
are,
law
right?
and
Growing
family's
up,
business.
Going to the
Just
school
like
you went
the
to.
the reason why you had to get marriage certificates. Nigga,
what?
I said love is law and family is business. Like,
What does that have to do with marriage?
I'm about to tell you,
Out east. They not-
wealth,
that's all that matters.
you can marry your way into wealth, which is why you needed to get a marriage certificate in the first place. Like in like the early 1900s, they noticed that like the black families were they noticed that
Shout out
like
to
black
Jersey.
families who are marrying
Shout
into white
Jersey.
families would inherit that wealth. So they
Niggas do,
mandated
and
that you
niggas
get a
do
marriage
throw a lot of
certificate.
Jersey bars in
And
they
if
rap.
a certificate, I can block this the cert, right?
One battle rap too.
So if I can marry my way into the Kardashian wealth, why not do it?
I could do that with Courtney.
Advice to all my niggas: impregnate Bridges.
Kim got more money than Courtney.
Alright, I'm cool. I don't want to marry.
I'll marry her for a year or two, whatever. Hard, cool, smash.
Shuffle jive a little bit.
What are we talking about?
He said he the GOAT of Jersey. So what
Yeah, I need parts of
Now
that.
you almost a billionaire. That was,
He would have been fine regardless. I think Kanye would be in the same place with or without her.
okay.
That's still
That man was destined for greatness regardless. As far as money is concerned,
Jersey.
I saw you from Jersey.
You saw the video.
Move from Jersey.
You
saw
got any
the
fan
video.
questions, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
He is a hard.
Thank you. Shout out to that fan. They hit me with a 2-for-1. Appreciate you.
Man, speaking of battle fucking rap, the fucking Soulja Boy and Bow Wow shit. Now, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Speaking of battle rap.
Bro, what if
Speaking of
not?
that,
What's that? If not battle rap? That was a
performance.
performance.
of all time.
to try to name for these. You know what I mean? Because I got some people out there that be shouting me out, especially coming out with the questions and shit.
Okay, you joining the wave?
Yeah, she wanted to go with Stickman Clan. That sorry, baby, I tried.
The Stickman Clan. Nah, you can run with that if you want to.
Nah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Bro, it's okay. You don't have to. You can just call you.
My initial response was that laugh.
I'm happy. I'm happy
You
it
could
went,
have
it
like
went well.
stick sisters or something.
They
like
promoted
that.
the hell out of
Like
it.
that shit.
I'm glad it did.
We can
Nigga
scratch
said
that.
the questions versus.
Yeah, nah.
Did you feel it?
He was.
I was
He
open
was.
to suggestions. I was open to suggestions. I brought it to the table.
Personally,
I brought it to the table.
Yeah. If he would actually play songs.
Nah,
I
but
said, give it.
I feel like I speak for the whole hip hop. We laugh at the stick.
I ain't fuck with you anyway.
okay, Hank.
Alright. One question we got. We're filling out questions to topic. Simone Biles. And how she withdrew from the team competition last night because of her mental position, like how the Olympics was going.
Nigga played pop lock and drop it. I'm like, what?
He was on the remake.
I think it's dope.
Who knows? I didn't
Because
know
man,
that.
fuck the Olympics, dog. Like,
He about
it is what it is. You
went
went
to
to
the
party.
Went to the old town, clearly.
He
I apologize. I forgot.
Yeah, but she gonna get that whistle without actually
I was
doing
rooting
that
for
flip.
Soulja. I'm gonna show my hand. I was rooting for
I'm gonna
Soulja.
say, fuck them niggas too. She gonna play no more.
Right, bro. Like these Olympics been trash, bro. If I could
Yeah,
pick out.
And then did y'all hear how she was being scored compared to the other
He
athletes?
gave
Right,
Nah,
bro.
Nah.
Nah, bro.
They were saying
Different
because
songs,
the
bro.
shit that she do is so difficult that nobody
I
else
don't know
would
the numbers
do.
on that.
She basically is being graded on the curve.
Nah, bro. Fuck that.
That would have killed
She
them.
can do
That would've
shit
killed
that
them.
at 3 pounds. I don't really see it.
That would've won it for him.
I don't know any
They'll give her a 9.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of not one little Romeo scene.
Nah, that's how this started, bro. That's where her greatness is at.
That's how it went. That's how I'm thinking it would. That's how I would have said it. That's Keaton.
Right.
See, bro, it's so generic at this
Bro,
point.
I used to hate that shit in school because, like, if I was a straight A student, I should get all the awards, bro. Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, nah, it's some bullshit.
Plus, that the U.S. ain't.
It's just been really stressful.
But yeah, nah. Shout out to her.
I stand behind Naomi Osaka too. I love her to death. Like she's such a great person.
Yeah, she lost in the third round. But
Either way, she's a great person. Shout out to her for taking time off from herself, bro.
That's right up my alley.
Right.
That's all.
You're about to damn
I'm-
right.
He go by Romeezy now?
Nah, he just Romeo.
Is this Romeo? Rome. I'll call
They
you.
fight
another
words,
one.
man.
Hear that new Rome out?
The
Okay.
director is making a vibe with the Rock to Life. What's the title?
You not listening to Rome?
Talking
Hey, yo.
about he shoot niggas in the face. What?
Let me see. I'm gonna look him
I
up.
thought he was gonna be on some like Sesame Street type shit.
No, nigga. He here for the streets.
I'm gonna look my nigga Rome up. That's my guy now.
Super good.
That's all it takes.
Tell me I was thinking,
Bad.
Nigga, Derek Luke gonna play you, bro.
Fuck no.
You gonna be played by Anton Fisher,
We can rock
nigga.
together.
for me,
Shoot a nigga in his
Denzel.
face.
Oh man.
I was thinking
ain't gonna rap about
Denzel.
right now.
All things I'm rapping about is things I've had. I'm going to have
Current
to do, or
Denzel?
will do if had to push it.
Alright, so if you made an album, what's your subject?
young
matter?
Denzel
What you
can
giving
play.
them?
Come on.
Come on, bro.
Guns and butter, baby. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know my life.
What's like, give me like
Denzel,
some of the
Breezy.
track titles. Like,
So
give me the track list. What you got?
I like that one.
You want
Nigga,
my
movie.
I got the intro. That's the first one. That's the
Space Jam 2.
intro.
Okay.
Space Jam 3.
Bro, 7 minutes.
3.
7 minutes
Straight
of
back.
Newer legacy. 7 minutes of
Legacy
right with
Rebirth.
No intro. I'm just in there. You gonna hear the counter? The 1, 2,
I don't
3.
know. I want
Do it the action movie. Oh, awesome.
Get to it, shit. Like,
John Wick shit.
Okay,
I'm
alright.
trying.
So
my
we got
movie
the
ain't gonna
intro.
just be like
Sure.
autobiography.
So
I'm
you
ready
got
to
Chris
be
Brown
here.
shooting niggas.
First,
That's your
kind of
movie.
theme. So, first song.
This is a box office hit.
You ain't like this performance and take it?
So that's cool.
I mean, he shot some niggas in
Alright,
there.
Mr. Critic.
Yeah,
Who's
right.
who's starring you?
What you mean?
Nigga.
No, it's
Coming to
so
a film
the
release.
theme of the album is
The Hank biopic.
I murdered a couple niggas. You feel me? That's what it's about. The theme of a couple albums.
I don't look like him.
So the first song's the intro.
Then who you got?
I mean, that's gonna be straightforward. There's no relevance to anything else on the album.
Okay, nothing about the murder.
It's gonna be some murdering in there. Most definitely be murder in there, of course. Might not be relevant to anything. What I'm rapping about this first song ain't got no standing on it. What you about to hear?
Okay.
Different genre movie.
Fact.
You gotta be comedy, right?
Not like
Little
a
bit.
comedy.
It's
like a rom-com. Yeah.
First dates,
It's a rom-com. You gonna laugh and then say all at the end.
You gonna get the girl.
Of course I'm
You gonna get the girl at the end of the movie.
7 minutes long.
Okay.
How to make a murderer. Right
Don't
back.
leave me, girl.
Right back where I left off.
Not big. That was a toxic rom-com.
So I'm thinking
Yeah, we
maybe
toxic.
12, 13
Toxic.
songs album, nothing crazy. Real
We
condensed.
destroying that
straightforward.
narrative, man.
Maybe 2 choruses throughout the whole
He said Hank Collins.
In a rom-com.
Maybe 2 choruses, the middle of the song, you interlude.
Bitches,
You know what I mean? Niggas chopping it up. So, first song, second song, third song, fourth song. I'm thinking third and the fourth song might be like a side A, side B type shit. You feel me? So this the adolescent. So this might be the adolescence murder. You gotta like to see. So I'm saying Mike
You
because
first started murdering, like
how to make a murderer. You feel me? It's
from-
theme. It's a motif, bro.
So,
So the second, so the
gonna
third
be-
and fourth song, adolescent murder, crime, how to get in that type shit.
I wouldn't even do like that. I would cast like Nick
Gotta hit
Cannon
the
to play
streets.
Nick Cannon and
it. Yeah, Nick Cannon.
Bro.
Nah. I like Nick Cannon better.
I like Lil Bow Wow. Alright,
We
Nick
on
Cannon and Lil
song
Bow Wow.
four.
Which one?
Song 4. Song That's gonna be
Nick
sad.
Cannon got bread.
He bought Mariah, bro.
Right, so Nick Cannon. Alright, so Nick Cannon.
I ain't even gonna go through the
I
list.
got Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg on the hook.
He do. Erica Mena.
I got the Nate Dogg plug.
We're not even going to go into that. Anyway, so we got Nick Cannon playing you.
You too tall to be Lil Bow Wow, bro.
I don't want to be though.
So Nick Cannon it is.
You telling me he don't got
That's not even a
I
problem.
don't want Nick Cannon either.
Bro, you not. Bro, listen.
Oh my God, that's
That's
gonna
what he
I need motherfucking who I need.
I know that.
Nah, no bullshit, Hank. I think you don't
know
know
that, bro. That's a given.
Nah, Tyrese.
Drake had MC on his shit.
Fucking.
Fucking.
I'll take him.
Bro, he look like.
I'll take the boy from off of
You think I'm
I'll take him
zombie
too.
Nate Dogg in the booth?
boy from
Maybe in the
All American.
Okay.
Maybe in the
Nah, not
video.
Spencer.
Talk about that.
The nigga.
Franklin can play you, bro.
Nate Dogg. So that's the first one. That's going to be when I go to jail.
I might have to cut this
Bro,
off.
Franklin can play you.
That's
When you was
the
playing, bro,
sad
that
joint.
could
Gotta
be
make it. You know what I mean, mama crying.
I was stressed.
That's the Nate Dogg joint. And then the next song, that's the
We
interlude.
gonna talk about that.
That's
Genre.
bullshit.
I don't know, real nigga genre. What else?
Another chorus. 'Cause that's all you gonna get. So you gonna get them when you
Yeah,
get 'em.
bro. I'm
So-
trying to get the money. I'm trying to get all that.
And that's, so in that course, I'm having a lady on the track for me. This might be for
Do your movie got like a double cross
so
in it?
maybe
Like a nigga robbing banks type level.
Nah, that ain't me. I'm just a nigga getting money, bro. Like,
Okay.
and then getting some buns. I'm like
my success
50.
So what's the movie?
Yeah.
You gonna be
But
Ghost?
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
but
Okay.
this might be the
Ghost died
uplifting
at the end
joint.
of
So
the
I
part,
might
right?
get the
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a movie, yeah.
Alright, I like
That
that. I
set
like
it up
that.
for
So
me.
what's the name of your movie?
might even get her to. I might not
North
even.
nigga 08102.
Personally, I might not even.
Okay,
do
I like
so.
that. I like that.
Said
That's a
Beyonce
good
would
one.
rap my
That's a good
lyrics
one.
for
That's a
me.
good one. So you
As
had
me.
time to-
I'm gonna go with Will Smith. I think that's
Been a
more-
jam,
Oh,
big lady. You feel
I like
me?
that.
I think
Okay.
Will Smith.
Okay.
Beyonce, she
Okay.
did a whole song for me. And
I'm
then,
gonna go with Lil Willie from
so
Philly.
let's put that at 6.
Only
So
Beyonce
what's
shit.
your genre? Like, what's your movie? What's your
Movie genre?
Yeah.
But I still get all the credit.
Your movie have a
As
double
far as
cross.
the, I mean, she get the chorus.
You kind of don't get credit for nothing.
It does not have a double cross. My movie gonna be a comedy.
Whatever.
Yeah. So that's me
It's his album,
back
but
on my feet. You feel me?
now-
Beyonce.
That's the
That's a damn
most
hit in the
straight
mission.
song.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I know how to make money, bro.
You
think the rest of this school sell? Come on.
Around me.
Come on, bro. So the rest of the album is just one big track. So maybe 30 minutes.
It's gonna be funny.
30 more minutes of me just rapping over
30 minutes.
Over
various beats. Just non-stop.
Oh, you talking about with different songs?
Yeah, but it's one track. So you gotta fast forward to your so maybe
You skip this track, you skip 3 minutes worth of rapping.
yeah.
3 songs, that's hard.
And this track is called Gunz and Butta. You feel me? That's what's gonna be Gunz and Butta. So we got the intro, How to Make a Murderer Part 1 is gonna be
Smile by Jay-Z.
the second song,
talk about
How to
all
Make a
that,
Murderer
man.
Part 3.
Like,
Part 4 is
grown
gonna
man
be
talk.
3 and 4.
We got
The one with Nate Dogg is gonna be called Featuring Nate Dogg.
He just song to like.
The
this, you know what I
interlude is
mean,
gonna
too.
be talking
It's
shit.
only right.
You like a Jodeci type of nigga?
We like take you down.
The
like
one
this,
with
bro.
Beyonce.
Nigga, no.
Nah, that's
I'm dark skinned. We need some
And the last
Tyrese.
track, Gunz and
Nah,
Butta.
bro, you can't fuck to that song, bro.
No, I'm lying. There is going to
What
be an
song?
outro,
Take You Down by Chris Brown. That's
Why
but the outro is just the whole album on one track.
That's fucking
So you
breezy.
get it right back.
What you talking about?
So you looking at a
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like,
feel like
3 hour, 4 hour
it's led by
album.
Tyrese, Jodeci, whatever, bro.
But it's like it's a trip. It's a trip ride. You feel me? You take
What better
trips.
bags that are being?
Bro, it's much better bag.
What? Take you down?
That's not my go.
Bro, he was talking on that
So
song,
when you take
bro.
on trips, you got. I'm thinking because
You ain't named nothing yet, bro.
Never took a trip to the
Trey got work.
Trey got better.
Slow motion, he got.
Bro, he
That's
never.
what the album.
Nah, bro, it's not
Drop the
that.
body
Trey,
soundtrack.
Trey just wild, bro. Inside by Trey, better joint to get
And that's the
down. Next time you
Crazy
get
part
shit,
is,
stay
bro.
inside, bro.
No lie.
Watch the
up?
mode you go
This
into.
shit was sounding like a masterpiece.
We'll see.
Up until
So-
when did it go left Literally.
We got some meek
after
on there,
the
just
Beyonce
'cause.
track,
So I'm
he
talking
started
like
wild.
any
That's the dumbest shit
level.
I ever heard. I'm gonna be murdering niggas from all over.
That's not even
Many
the
men.
deluxe album, bro. That's not even the deluxe. That's the pre-order joint. You get that, you pre-order it, you get the whole joint. The deluxe,
Nigga gonna die.
the deluxe, it's just gonna be the Beyonce song. That's the whole deluxe album,
Okay.
but 20 times back to back.
Personally,
Some of it chopped and screwed,
might be a
some of it
song
backwards.
on there. I'm trying to think.
But we gonna. But like you said, that's where we gonna make the money at. The rest of it is just for the cult following at that point. At that point, my rap career, because that's not even my debut album at that point. I'm 5 albums in at that point.
Okay, so what's the first 4 albums?
Forward.
Be bad.
That Beyonce track.
The first 4 albums?
Yeah, snippets. Snippets.
Probably have to get something to get lit to.
Electronic or something.
Clearly, bro.
So
Bro, rap career gonna be
got money
booming.
focus, get R&B bag, get lit. No, it gotta be something Wayne.
But I hope y'all go and support that.
Yeah,
When
just
it
keep my
drops
heart satisfied.
next week.
And it's coming out next week.
Yeah, so Beyonce, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need them vocals. I'm gonna need them vocals. I'm high, bro. I just stuff them bitches in. I crumple them up anyway.
Bro,
You don't crumple yours up anymore?
I do, but I
Think
was
of
like,
anybody?
Not like that.
You were like, niggas too budget.
I
You wanna make the papers too?
I am.
Oh, haha.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, announcements.
I said that you wanna make the papers too. Bougie nigga.
So
Nigga, shut up.
I did want to.
Talking about
Whatever.
why you hating?
So yeah,
I'm not hating.
announcements.
Why you
so,
nitpicking?
Friday, when this episode drops, we'll be releasing flyers for
Yeah, I saw that
our
Tank Davis
and
fight.
tickets for
Yo,
our first ever
alright,
live
moving
show.
on. Yeah, that Tank Davis fight.
So,
What was that, Saturday?
so that'll be September
Fought,
3rd.
What was his name?
Who better?
tickets
Somebody
Mario
talk.
Barrio.
He got punched
That was
on.
Mario
Friday.
Barrio.
When
Nah,
this
that was a good
drops.
fight. At least on paper, it was undefeated.
I don't care.
Man,
I'm rooting for the
you
black
hear
guys.
this,
Oh, of course,
When
I
you hear this,
yo,
I
was
think
surprised
go
they
hear
got
this,
me out.
go
That's
buy
the
your
30th.
fucking
That's the
ticket.
30th.
Cause I heard he was losing.
Okay.
I ain't watched the
It's
fight.
gonna be lit.
In my
It's
opinion,
gonna
you
good
lose that
conversation.
fight at that
We'll have
point.
food.
Only because
You
you
had
have
me
to
a
do
fool.
something
Yeah.
and knock somebody out. And
You cannot feed black people.
Get your ticket.
The music, the vibes, it's gonna be lit.
Vibe with us.
You just got caught a couple times.
Chat it up, man. It's gonna be comedy.
Go Talk Live, baby.
Right.
That's the name of the show.
What it do, baby?
It was.
Yes, most definitely.
How many haymakers you think was through?
Bring your weed, bring your bottles, bring your good conversation.
That was
bring
the
your
best fight
friends.
I've seen in a while.
Yeah,
You know, bring some comfortable clothes, man.
We'll be hanging. Doors open at 6 p.m.
He just got knocked out.
All the information will be in the link. So when you hear this,
All that matters.
you'll be able to see
I
the
feel like
links.
Tank was getting in
And
him the whole time.
He was. It was just
after party, we'll see. Most definitely gonna have an after party.
Like he didn't even.
We gonna get lit.
He didn't.
Pink Hive, I'm working on that.
It's gonna be lit. It's most definitely gonna be lit. Hope to see you all there.
Yeah.
Nah, we're gonna get real scandalous
We
at
gonna get
that
lit.
point.
You gotta host the after party.
Exactly, bro. You
After
can't go
party.
It's only right.
Yeah, you can't be one of the
Both of them.
Not at the
Yeah,
after.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
The
that
after party gonna be lit.
I think the ref
The
Don't
after party
uppercut me,
gonna
bro.
be
the
lit.
ref did a good job.
So, can't wait to see you all there.
Get a sitter.
Appreciate you,
Get a
big
sitter.
bro Harv,
Sitter.
coming through, cause there ain't no kids.
So what you think is next?
Get your good weaves, ladies.
Appreciate you, bro, for coming through.
No problem, brethren. It was dope being here.
Can't wait to have you back on the show.
Of course.
Yeah, man, that was tough. Fuck with y'all niggas, man.
I don't fuck with us. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
But I feel like he ain't fought a killer yet.